Good morning wherever you are, and welcome to my Monday stream. So, what do we have on for today? Well, the usual things, enchanting, tailoring, cooking, and leatherworking. We're also going to have a look at maybe some more Draenor flying progression. We've got a good chunk of time today. We've got a good 4 hours ahead of us, so I think we can get quite a lot accomplished today. Now, let's start with mailbox. Oh, we've got quite a few good things here. 31 items and 31,000 in the mail. Delicacy platter, lavish ceremony feast, hungry magister, a whole load of satchels. I wonder if someone's reset the market on those because that is quite cheap at 608. Trained soldier, another hydral expedition bag. Not as high as I've been selling it before, but still 4,700. It's a decent profit on that. A Tome of Illusions at Azeroth. I haven't sold any tomes in a while. And some more Bear Tartar. Okay, that's good. I like those sales. So I'll pick all those up. Then we'll have to restock on our satchels. I wonder what the price is actually on the satchels at the moment. Let's go have a look. Let's see what that is first. Just have a look. Silkweave Sat. I'm sure I've got this in my... There we go. So we're at 681. Okay. Now someone's got 3 for 500 here on a bid with less than 2 hours to go. I think I might bid on those and turn them round into a flip of some kind. Hey, Pointy9, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Afternoon for me, or is it evening, afternoon for you? I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Simply JXN for the follow as well. How have you been? I saw your sales on the Discord. That's some nice rabbit sales you've got there. It's very impressive. Afternoon as well. You didn't look properly. Ah. And you've popped in as well, Simply Dixon. That's very good. Well, thanks for stopping by. So, what have we got today? The rabbits are nice. So you go into a farming group with those rabbits, isn't it, Pointy Gnome? I believe. Right, let's do our normal bits whilst we're having a look. So we've done our sales. Have we got anything expiring? It's a bit of an odd time for me. I don't normally play on this time. A group finder to hop realms. Okay. I might be popping over to the Darkmoon Fair a bit later. Just looking at my auctions that I've got on at the moment. I wonder if it's worth restocking on anything. Let's have a look. Let's go through the usual restocks. So, enchanting, crafting, and groups. Down to enchanting, crafts, restock, and okay, got the Azeroth, and we've got trained soldier. Okay, so let's gather those items. Start gathering. Move that down. Any intermediate crafts? No, there's nothing there. Okay, we can just pick all these up from the guild vault. That'll be easy. Head over this way, and then we can do the others, cooking and tailoring. So we'll gather those. My guild bank is actually looking really messy at the moment, so I'll have to do something about that. Now, I was tempted to use these medallions with the Darkmoon Fair being up and see if I can boost my Draenor reputation in the same breath. I'm wondering whether it might be worth doing those. I've got 3 of them. Tempting as it is, what I'll do is I'll just take hold of them for now. So I've got them as an option. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll go back to our enchanting. And we'll make the things that we need to make. And the Tome of Illusions, not much of a profit, 964, but we've got all the materials necessary. Yeah, the Dark Moon Fair buffs can be used, can't they? So I'm thinking of doing that and seeing what kind of rep I can get whilst having the Dark Moon Fair buff. I think I'll do my usual restocks, go over to Nomi World Quests, do the usual routines that I normally have, and then I'll maybe have a look at the Dark Moon Fair. I haven't actually been in years. Let's go to Tailoring. Restock. Hydral Expedition Bag's been selling really well. I'm wondering whether it might be worth popping 2 of these on instead of 1. I think I might do that actually. So if we go... thank you Sharkham for the host. It's very kind of you. I think that's an automatic host. I wonder if you're still sleeping after your mammoth 24-hour stream you had. I'm going to change this to 2 for the Hydral Expedition Bag, because we're getting some good sales for those. I think because it's a 36 slot herb bag, people are using those to carry, like, do lots of sort of multi-box herb running, or just being able to gather lots of stuff. Oops, sold a salad. So if we go to our bags, now the Hydral Expedition Bag is in there with Otherworldly Bag. The new Twitch terms of service comes in tomorrow. It's no more naked streaming. I'll remember that point, you know. I thought they'd already introduced those. Those are the ones to do with all the kind of behaviour, isn't it? And these antisocial behaviour and all the other... I can't remember everything that they had in it, but I remember looking at it and thinking, well, that's not going to apply to my stream, because I try and keep it as chilled and family friendly as possible. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add in a new group, and we're going to call this Hydral Bags times 2. And let's replace that with an H. There we go. Call that that. Bullying and clothing wise changes. Yes, that's it. And so what we're going to do is move this one into here. And the bag operation it did have, group operations 1 of each, we're going to change this to 2 of each. And the rest should work as it is. So now when we go into our tailoring, Hydral Expedition Bags should be double into 2. I think that should work. Right, go down to bags. I'll keep that in there. I wonder if that will mess things up. Nope, it's gone up to 2. Brilliant. So just need to gather the items we require for that. Need to make... Oh, we've got the bolts of ember silk cloth already made, so we can do those in one go. And then we can make the 2 bags. Because this is like a 6,800 profit, so the profits on these have been really good. And I've had quite a few sales of them recently, so I think that's been working out really well for me of late. All we've done Enchanting, we need to move on to cooking, because we've just sold some salad, and I know we sold some bear tartare, so let's get that going as well. Grey woolen robe is going well for you. I'm not sure I've got that one. I certainly haven't been putting it on. Why is that one? It sounds like it would be just like a plain item, but I'm guessing that's the whole point. Cooking. Hey Juheb, how are you? I hope you're doing well. You have the mats from farming, except for vendor ones. You sold one for 600 gold. Oh, okay. That sounds like a decent margin. I'll have a look at that after I've done this cooking. Right, chef's hat time. Okay, the mat cost will be like 2 gold if you don't have the mats yourself. Ah, okay. Restock. Oh, we've got lots to restock with the 2,000 profit, so let's start gathering all of this. Intermediate crafts, we need to add those in. Back to gathering. Pick it all up. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Argos, for the follow. Very kind of you. Thank you ever so much. Wow, Argos, and thank you for the subscribe. That's fantastic. That's going to deserve a very special thumbs up from me. So thank you, Argos. That's extremely kind of you. Welcome to the stream, and thank you ever so much for stopping by with a sub. Geoheb's doing great. You're leveling fishing this morning. Wow. I must get into fishing. It's great to see some Samadan Chef's hat in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Okay, so we need to restock on crafts groups. Oh, and thank you simply for the host. Very kind of you indeed. So welcome everyone from Simply's stream. My name is Samadan and I am cooking at the moment. So we're just going to go through using all of these various bits. And hello to Mocky Stream as well. Thanks for stopping by. I see it's cooking time. Absolutely. Get those chef's hats out. We're just going to go through our intermediate crafts first. I thought we'd picked everything up, but it looks like we haven't. Let's just gather those again. And Hazy. Of course, they're probably just lurking and listening, but I'm so soothing to listen to. Well, thank you, Simply. That's very kind of you. Pleasure to be here. Great to find more streamers rocking TSM4. Well, thank you very much, Argus, for your support. That's extremely kind of you. I've really enjoyed TSM4 since using it. It's really streamlined my process, and I think the whole group's organisation is so much better now. Once we've got all the other functions going, then I'm definitely going to be enjoying it even more. Like when searching's working and things like that. And the smart cooldowns, I'm really missing those. But I found workarounds for now, so that at least does me for now. Did we get everything?
Have a good one.
Yes, I think we did. Right. So now we need to do our cooking. Let's find a nice safe place by the gold. TSM's completely changed the game for you. Still a pleb with making money, but better than 4. Yes, that's the thing, actually. I remember starting with TSM4 and, well, TSM3 for that matter, and the learning curve was really steep, and I took it slowly, and it's really changed how I play the game. Definitely, I'm completely with you on that. Simply, it's just opened up so many new avenues, really, and sort of like increased the amount of fun I have just in going in the auction house. I need to get my cooking window back up. I lost that. I like your icon, Simply. That looks really nice. Your remote there. Right. Okay. So cooking. We need Drogbar style salmon, and that's actually a negative one. So we should really be buying this from the auction house. But I think the overall profits will be okay. So we'll queue that up. Barbecue ribs. We had changed these to be just crafting prices, so that's probably why. Really a true likeness to your silly face. I must admit, I try and get my Samadan character as close to my face as possible, but they don't have a model with quite so little hair at the top with a lot at the back, so I had to make do with one that had a bit more hair than me. It's all covered by the chef's hat anyway, so all is good. Barbecue ribs ×2 we need, looking at that. And Suramar surf and turf we need 2. Queue those up. Barracuda we need 2. And koi scented we need 2. There we go, that's all those. Whoops, that's stuck to my window. There we go, stop gathering. Let's make a fire in with the gold. Let's put it right next to me there. Hey, 10th Vongala, thanks for stopping by the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Just doing a spot of cooking next to a pile of gold at the moment, and then we'll move on to putting these all on the auction house along with all our other tailoring and enchanting. And then we're going to look at a grey woolen robe, I believe it was. And hi, Right12, thanks for stopping by. How are you? It's a fine Monday afternoon, or evening, or daytime, wherever you are. Right, that salad, delicacy platter, some bear tartare, which is also going to be my best seller of late. Get those going, and then we can move on to lavish serum at feast. Right, that's done. So we'll put these on the auction house first. Seems we've got them all ready to go. Don't want to miss any sales. I've not normally been on this early on a Monday, so it's an interesting time for me. I'm not sure how active the other players are at this time. I'm guessing some might be. I'm not sure whether it's worth doing a cancel scan of my enchants, see if I can get some decent sales with those. Might be worth it. We are still undercutting the competition on that at least. And some I know will be below min price because I can't keep up with the dip in Chaos Crystal prices at the moment, so I'm losing out on profits on those. On your realm there's a lot of people on at this time. Okay, most people are home from school or coming back from work. Ah, that's true. I forget people coming back from school. It's always worth doing a cancel scan if you have a couple of minutes. Absolutely, Z. I think especially with enchants, I think it's definitely worth it. So we'll add that to the list. Or just cancel all your auctions and post. Yes, there is that. I don't think there is a cancel all in here, but you can just click on cancel rapidly with a macro. Actually, I haven't set up. Oh, thank you, Gumdrops, for the host. So what I might do is, as it's all those enchants there. Oh, thank you, Emery, Nutella Day, Hogstout, and Mocky Stream for the hosts. You choose not to though. 1,300 auctions on a low day. Wow. Yes, Gumdrops would know, absolutely. He's got the. I've seen him use the macro to cancel quickly. I haven't set one up myself or looked into it. So what we're going to do first is look at that grey woolen robe you were talking about, and then we'll look at cancelling our enchants. So looking at that, I wonder if I've actually got it as a recipe would be my first question. Woolen robe. No. Grey woolen robe. I don't have it. Okay, interestingly. It's a world drop. Okay, the market value is quite a lot here. Okay. Cancel scan or cancelling your 300 auctions is hell on peak days in your realm. Yeah, I can imagine it can get quite hairy when you're on a high pop server and it's busy. I think it should be alright this sort of time though. So we don't have this. So I think we ought to have a look. Shopping. Is it grey or grey? I can't remember. Woolen robe. Pattern. Grey woolen robe is 250 gold. Ah, greetings, Ignis. And you found many of that in Shadowfang Keep. Okay. There's no auctions on my realm. Okay. I'll create a few. It looks like there's one at the moment. And it looks like it's a decent price. I'm sure I could make that back. So you said they're selling it for 500. And this is going market value for 3,000. So someone's boosted the price of that quite nicely. So let's take this. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to head over to the mailbox. We're going to pick that up. We're going to learn that. Then we're going to see if we can make one. Holy smokes, those robes. Absolutely. I think if we can sell it... Oh, we got a TSM crash there. Okay, opened tailoring after learning new recipe. Reload UI. Let's see if that can fix itself. 600 on your realm, which is still a nice profit, versus 2 gold mat cost. If you didn't have the mats farmed yourself already. Yeah, I don't think it's much. I can't imagine it'll be much. And I've got a load of... I'm assuming it's going to use bolts of woolen cloth, which I've got. So I think it should be a relatively cheap one to make. And if I can sell it for 3,000, then that's awesome. That's up there with my rich purple silk shirt. And the recipe was fairly easy to come by as well. Right, let's just wait a minute or two for the UI to settle down so we don't encourage another crash. Good morning, Sublevel B. How are you, the family and the baby? I hope you're all doing well. How was your stream the other night? I hope you had a good one. Okay, so tailoring. Let's try this again. Amazing, excellent, that's good to hear. Oh, no, we do have another error. I wonder if this is probably something to do with new things coming in. So let's see if I can just make the woolen robe. If I can spell. Woolen. There we go. So bolt of woolen cloth, fine thread and grey dye. Okay, we can get all of that. Let's try... Oh, I can't walk with the search window open. Woolen. There we go. Right. Oh no. That's going to be frustrating. Let's switch to that. And then move that down. Can't use this at the moment. I just want to get the ingredients and then I'll come back to them. No problems for the host sublevel. It was I was simply passing on the love from Sharkan from ending his stream, so I'm glad I could pass it all on to you. So what do we need? WoW UI. Okay, well we know we need some woolen cloth, so can't move this out the way, unfortunately. Move that one out the way. Okay, we're going to have to do a reload UI again. I think. Opened tailoring window. There we go. Right. How's the gnome doing in the room? I'm assuming you're meaning the sub-level B gnome. Floats over your shoulder. That's awesome. Just watch out for any leakages. Right, okay, so whilst we're here, we're going to pick up, I believe it was some grey dye and some wool whilst we're here, and I think it was fine thread we needed, so we'll pick those up. His first house gift was a gnome and he has it in his room now during streaming. Ah, right, that's awesome. Now I understand. So let's have a look. Let's see if tailoring works this time. If it doesn't, we might have to do a complete reload. See if that brings up... Oh no, we're okay now, I think. Right, okay, so go to the standard UI. Woolen robe, grey woolen robe. Okay, so we need the bolt of woolen cloth. We've got the grey dye, so we just need to make bolt of woolen cloth. So let's make 4 of those. Create that. And then we can make a grey woolen robe. Create. There we go. Good afternoon, Willie Long. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're not going to disenchant this. We want to keep this. There we go. So that's made. And grey woolen robe. Where was that? Robes. Grey woolen robe. So it is saying a 3,000 profit. And a crafting cost of, actually says 34 gold. That's from the bolt of woolen cloth, having a crafting cost of 8 gold. That's quite pricey for woolen cloth. Why is the bolt of woolen cloth that pricey? We need to investigate that. So, let's have a look at materials. And tailoring, and we'll go down to people are lazy. I think they can be. Right, my wool cloth is at 2 gold 86, which is not the price. My purchase price is 37 silver. That needs to be average buy. There we go. You always sell cloth bolted for 4 times the value. Yep, definitely. I think people just don't want to do the time, spend the time doing it. So I'm going to close tailoring down and open it back up again to reload that price of woolen cloth. So that should be based on my purchase price. So the bolt of woolen cloth should be based on the crafting of that. So let's have a look. Tailoring. Go down to, oh no, we need here, bolt of woolen cloth. Oh, that's crafts, materials. Bolt of woolen cloth. There it is. So the minimum between crafting and average buy. Okay, that's good. Alexa coffee. Who's lazy? Nice one, Willie Long. You made over 22k over the weekend selling light parchment on the auction house. Wow. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? If you don't think it's from the if you can't be bothered to go to a vendor and you just want to buy all the things you need, people will just buy it from the auction house, as you've attested to there, and the same with the bolts. Unrelated to what I am currently doing, are you familiar with Thoros of Myr? That rings a bell, Arikanet. It does ring a bell, but I don't know, would be my honest answer. Right, okay, where's... Oh yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to look in our tailoring profits now. You look like his character. Is that Lord of the Rings, Thoros of Myr? That does sound it. 3 copper buy price, 1 gold sell price. Spent just over 5 gold total. One guy just kept buying stacks and stacks, so you kept putting them back on and he kept on buying. That's brilliant. Ah, Game of Thrones. Ah, yes. Now, I watched the first few seasons of that. I read the books first, and I haven't read the later ones. So Thoros would be... I'm not familiar with him, actually. Is he something to do with the flaming sword thing? Or am I thinking of someone different? Game of Thrones, Wiki Thoros. They cannot unsee. Okay, let's have a check. Hold on, let's mute that. There we go. Yeah. I see the resemblance. That's awesome. Cannot unsee. You may get a chuckle from a Google image search. The respawn guy. Okay, that is. Yeah, I remember I remember there was something to do with. Caitlin, I think. Good afternoon, Beastie. Thanks for stopping by. Beric Dondarrion has the flaming sword. That's it. Thoros is his priest friend. That's it. I get it now. Excellent. Well, I hope you have a good day with work, Beastie. Yeah. I can see the beard, grey, and top knot fitting in quite nicely there. Assume that you drink less alcohol than Thoros. Yes, probably, absolutely. Now you've watched twice and I've not appeared intoxicated. Absolutely, I very rarely drink these days. I think I've had... I have the last 2 bottles of my home brew the other week, and that's all I've had, bar 1 glass of wine this month. No, this year. It's since 2018. Rip a pillow and make it snow in the room. Yeah, that's a good idea. What do I brew? I brewed a pale ale called Paddle Steamer. I got from a company that's now closed. It was, but it was really nice. I got that as a gift, and it was really nice. I got 18 pints of it, and it only cost something like £12. So yeah, it was certainly cheap, and it was really tasty as well. I really enjoyed it. Right, what was I doing? Not bolt a woolen cloth, we did that. Ooh, we want robes, grey woolen robe. Now your crafting cost is 4 gold 51. That makes more sense. With a 3,200 profit. Okay, that's brilliant. Let's clear the queue. You only watched the first seasons till the Green Fire episode. Okay, you're waiting for the book. Yeah, I think I'm the same. Waiting for the book to come out. I'd rather read those. How come I'm online this early? Well, I'm currently between gigs at the moment, so whilst I'm currently looking for my next one, and lining things up, I've got a bit of time between gigs, which is really nice. So it means I can do all this streaming. This is my 8th day in a row now of streaming, which has been really good. So I'm kind of taking as many opportunities as I can to stream, and mixing up the times as well, seeing when's a good time and what fits in with my family. So it's all been pretty good. Oh, it's the nature of the freelance stuff. So I'm kind of like, I've got lots of things lined up. I just finished because I'm like a visual effects artist, so I do like all the visual effects for films and things, and TV shows and commercials and all that sort of stuff. So I kind of I finished quite a long stint, so I've got a little break between that before I start my next one. But I haven't lined up dates yet, so it's still in the air at the moment. So in the meantime, you've got me streaming as often as I can. Worked on any big ones? Not. Oh, Knight's friend is British Army too, and he does contracted work. Okay, seems to be in my blood. There's a new Robin Hood film coming out. I worked on that. That's the latest one I worked on. So what I need to do next... Oh, that's a nice mount. I like that tiger. what I need to do next is add that into my group, Pretty Clothes. So into my groups, go right down to Tailoring, Pretty Clothes that sell, and we're going to add in grey woolen robe. Add that in, and we're going to post that on. Into auctions, run a post scan. There we go. Nothing can beat the one from the early 90s. Absolutely, the Kevin Costner one. And Morgan Freeman. Grey woolen robe, 3,300. Not 300, 3,000. That's the right one. Right, okay, so that's a new one into our list of things we can make. And we're going to do a cancel scan. That was next we were going to do, wasn't it? We haven't even done shopping yet. Okay, so auctioning. No. My auctions. Should we cancel them all from here? Probably not. I think it'd be better off doing a cancel scan, even though it's kind of not working. Let's just do necks and rings and cloaks and run a cancel scan. So what have we got here? Undercuts. That's interesting. To repost at reset price. So am I below and then it's going up higher? Could be. Okay, well let's cancel all of these. See how that works. Nice and quick. For you it's literally 5 to 10 seconds per page. Wow. Yeah, I think I am kind of blessed with a speedy auction with this being low pop. Right, most of those got out except for thick spider silk, so we managed to catch all of those. Oh, a Crusader got in there. That shouldn't have been in there. I'll take those off at least. Pop them back on. And we'll do a select all groups. Not the base group. Run a post scan. And then we can go, what have we got here? Alright, here we go. So we're posting at min price for these, because it's below min price. Undercutting the competition on the other ones. Crusader's gone below min price, I think. Oh, it's gone down to 400. What I think I'll do, not posting at min price, I learnt a little bit about changing that. I'm not sure if I did it with my enchants. Let's have a look. Instead of saying post at min price, I think it should really be ignore min price. So the group operation for sell enchants is this, and then the posting here. So my profit margin is 100% crafting plus 350 gold. Thinking about that, it should really be... I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to change the profit margin to 110% crafting, because that's still a little bit once you take into account the auction house cut. And then this one is I'm going to ignore auctions below min price. So if something goes below min price, then it'll just ignore those, and then it'll undercut the next one that's above min price. So rather than posting at minimum price, if there's something that's a little bit above it, then I can squeeze into that bracket, which I think is a better way of posting things up. Let's try that. So I'll run a post scan again. We'll have a look at those auctions as they come in. undercutting competition, posting at your current price. But then, okay, with thick spiders silk we'll post. Expedition bags at 4.6. If we look at all auctions, we can see here and expand them out. So expedition bag at 5,000. We can sell it for more, but this one's obviously set the price at 5,000 for now. That's still a decent profit. The thing I want to look at though is the enchants. Hey old man farmer, thanks for stopping by the stream. It looks quite confusing to you. Yes, it can be very overwhelming. I'm with you on that. When I first started this, it was very overwhelming, and I'm probably at a level which is quite a bit deeper than you would if you first looked at this. But it is, once you get round all the groups and the operations, it does actually work really well. So I'm going to post that at that price and that one, and then let's have a look at Crusader. So there's actually there's actually me that's on at super cheap, and someone else has put on ones below that, but now it's actually saying to post that at 399 to undercut him, because that still must be a profit. But I don't really want to go that low. I mean, the crafting cost is only 205, so it's all about profit and loss basically. But I could really ramp this up a lot more if I maybe reset the price on these. I might do that for a Crusader. Let's skip that. It's helpful to start with one item and understand it, then expand to a group of similar items. Yes, that's exactly as GeoHeb said. That's how I started. Hey Sonicaster, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. But yes, if you have any further questions, Old Man Farmer, we can take you through the steps and try and explain what's going on. Distant Army. Where's Distant Army? It's down here. There's Distant Army. Distant Army is not normally a good seller anyway. So you want to post this at 4.7, which is your minimum price. Chart neck, mark of the Distant Army. Buyout price you've got at 5,000, which is up here, which is way higher really. I'm not sure that's working. That ignore min price, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, let's cancel this off. Let's have another look at this. You know it looks complicated, but the first step is to get the add-on installed, then make a couple of very simple lists using YouTube and sell your items. Once you get a feel for the add-on, you can start making good gold in the hundreds of thousands a week. You're new to the game, okay, and you've just been vendoring everything. Oh, thank you, Zeno, for the follow. It's all baby steps. I did a YouTube video a long time ago. Well, it seems like a long time ago. Let's see if I can find the link for you, because that went through just the basic operations that I did with Enchanting back then. Let's have a look, see if I can find my own. I need to make this window bigger. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you, GeoHeb, for the cheer. That's very kind of you. You can use the group maker on the TSM website. Yes, I've not used that myself, Sonicastra, so I mean, I think if you go simple, that usually works, rather than importing something else. Cheer for the follow. Oh, thank you ever so much, GeoHeb. That's very kind of you. Alright, where do I need to go? Can't even find my own YouTube videos. One moment. There we go. Gold guides. Okay, that's that. Now, how do I move that over? Go back for that. There we go. This is the one I wanted. Gold. Alright, let's copy that link. Here we go. I'll paste this in. This was me back in September when I first started with TSM, and this is all I did to start off with. So that's a link to the YouTube video I created when I first got into TSM about making gold. Now obviously that's only mainly to do with enchanting, but I'm not bothering with crafting operations. I'm just literally just doing the bits that I knew at the time, and it makes a real difference just starting small, starting with something you know, and then build it up from there. But yeah, the main thing is just get in there and have fun. Ah, thank you, Old Man Farmer, for the follow. It's very kind of you. So I've got a few other guides in there that go into a bit more detail into TSM 3. Basically, it's me learning as I've journeyed through the last 3-4 months. So I'm still what I would call relatively new to gold making, but using TSM and learning a small chunk at a time has really expanded my knowledge base. And everyone in the WoW Economy subreddit and the Discord channel, they're really helpful, and people on the streams can also sort of help out with various things. So I found the community to be one of the best communities I've ever found in any game. So the gold making community gets a big thumbs up from me. In fact, we'll give it a big thumbs up from me. There we go. So I'll give it a big thumbs up too. Brilliant. Thanks, 10th Bungler. I think that echoes exactly what I was meaning. Right, okay. So where were we? We were looking at the auction operation for my enchants. Now I changed it, and I think I'd probably changed it for the worse. So I changed a couple of things. So I'm going to go back, look at my enchants, look at the group operation for that. So sell enchants, the posting operation for this. We did say ignore auctions below minimum. I wonder if it's better. Hey Caustic, thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine evening? Hope you managed to get some sleep in the end. I'm going to put this in at 110%. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bump this up a little bit. Plus 200 gold, because I don't want to go too close to my margin. 200 gold. There we go. You don't need to be high level to make gold. You started a fresh account at Christmas and you're doing well so far. Mostly thanks for help from Sam and chat, persuading me to get TSM and learn it. Absolutely, I think that's the best testament I can think of, Z. It's just a question of getting in there and doing one small bit and then growing your knowledge from there. Oh, eventually you slept a while. Excellent. That's good to hear, Kostek. Oh, sat on my cable. Hold on. Let's undo that. Let's just bump that up a little bit and ignore auctions below minimum. Okay, so we're going to pretend they're not there. Although that will then want to put them at... I think I'll post at minimum for this. Let's try that. I think that's going to be a better option for now. And then let's post these up. Just going to get an idea for these prices, just that they're going to... I want them at least to make a profit. Which those are not actually saying a profit, according to that. Undercutting the competition. No, that's fine. Distant army, you're saying, is 3.8. Okay, but the min buyout. Okay, you're basing that on the min buyout. Okay, I see. Your character's level 3 at the moment, and you did at least 10 levels last week. It's currently worth around 3 million. Yeah, that's the power of banking on low-level characters. Is you can start small, build up a capital of gold, and use that gold to reinvest in materials. You don't actually have to be high level yourself to do it, but you can build up your gold capital and use that gold to buy cheap and sell high. What I'm doing here is more crafting, so I'm quite high level by comparison, and I use my crafting abilities to make things and then sell them on for a profit. Okay, so I'm happy with those. I'm going to just post those on. It looks like we might have phased. Yeah. Let's move over. Run a post scan. Mostly bought Dreamleaf to mill down for inscription. Oh, okay. So you can mill at a low level then, see? Is it like disenchanting? You can do disenchanting from level 1. Right, okay. We're done with that for now. We've got our robe on, that was the main thing. Okay, you can mill Legion herbs with inscription level 1. That's brilliant. I'm glad they put that in, it does make it a lot easier. And disenchant, yeah, definitely. Disenchant's been the good one for me. I found that very useful, to not be locked. Beat you to it, no worries. It's all good learning here. Do I use sniper often? Very, very rarely. I think I've used it twice. So and my server's so slow. It really isn't. I haven't really gotten any good deals from it, which is perfect for trading the pigments down to the low-level inks. Old herbs are hard to come by or are super expensive. Okay. Oh, hi, Admiral Kiki. Didn't see you stop in there. How are you this fine afternoon, stroke evening, stroke day, depending on where you are? Okay, so what's next in my mental list of things to do? We've got the main things. Oh, we need to do some daily cooldowns. So let's start with enchanting. Once this is unfrozen, switch to the regular UI. We'll do the Secrets of Draenor. I'm not sure if I need this or not, but I'm going to do it anyway, just in case there's any enchants that I haven't got. And then we'll do Tailoring, which is hexweave cloth, definitely. Now that we've picked up some more sumptuous fur, we're going for a little bit longer. Secrets of Draenor Tailoring, I think we could do with creating another one. Celestial cloth, now this is the ones we need to remember, whatever we make with this, because then we can restock. So we want to learn something new. Craft a Malevolent Gladiator's Cape of Prowess, and the next one is Crafted Dreadful Gladiator's Fellweave Trousers. Right, okay, so let's go to regular ones. We don't want materials, embroidery, spell threads, bags. Right, we want a cape or trousers first. Shoulders, robes, braces, belts, gloves, pants. Okay. You're fine, thanks for anything. Always enjoying my calm streams. Well, that's good to know, Admiral Kiki. Pull up a chair and enjoy the content, hopefully. So what do we have here? We have Dreadful, Crafted Dreadful, and which one is it? Fellweave. Crafted Dreadful, Gladiators Fellweave. These ones. Profit of about 900, which seems to be about standard for these. So we'll queue one of those up. And then the cape. Let's have a look at the cape. Cloaks. Crafted malevolent. So it's one of these. Cape of cruelty. No. Cape of prowess. Will be that one. Okay, that's got another good profit. So we'll do that. We'll craft these two. Because we're growing our list of crafted gladiators stuff here. So now we can put this in our group of tailoring. And our gladiators tailoring. As we're learning more recipes, we're popping them in. Oh, thank you, Extoria, for the follow. Extremely kind of you. Thank you ever so much. So we're going to add these two. So I've got a long list of crafted gladiator stuff. Every time we learn a new one, we make one, we add it to the list, and then we post it on the auction house. And that way I can have a nice big list of all the different crafted gladiator stuff and see whether it sells or not. So I'm going to post that on whilst we're here. So there we are, the two going on for about 900 each, so that should be, hopefully, if they sell. I've sold one so far, so they're not really quick sellers, but I'm hoping once I've got the full sets on, I might start to see which ones are selling and which ones aren't. Did we do all our tailoring cooldowns? We did the two, and then it was down to Windwall, so I think that was everything. Ah, thank you, Goblin Academy, for the follow as well. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Right, okay, yes. So I think we did that. We did the Imperial Silk. We can make a Hexweave bag now. So I'm thinking, I mean, it's going for 2,200, so I think that's pretty good. We can put one of those on. So I'll run another post scan. Get another Hexweave bag on. Doing great thing. How's my day going? My day's going very well, thank you very much. I've got all my auctions back on. I've collected my gold for the day, and I'm restocked on all my cooking, tailoring and enchanting. Oh, we've just sold a Ring of Mastery. Excellent. You have such a professional voice. You've been wanting to make more gold with professions. Usually sell twink runs. Okay, or farm battle pets. Yes, we are having lots of follows today. I think it's down to the change in times, maybe the longer stream perhaps. Well, thank you, Extoria. I think professions are it's really my preferred way of making gold. I tend to get bored quite a lot personally with farming, and I did try pets, and I personally didn't get along well with the swapping realms and things like that. So I ended up picking something that I did enjoy, which is crafting, and so I started with something I already had, which was tailoring. Yours has a good lick. Oh, God, good like. You can't type godlike. There we go. And apparently, I also look like Thoros of Myr, apparently, which is a new one for me. Right, okay, we're done. We're done in the auction house, I think. Come for the gold making, stay for the voice. That's brilliant, thank you, GeoHerb. I think we need to head on up to Dalaran, have a look at some world quests, do our Nomi, and where's the thumbs up emote? Oh yes, of course. We need to get that going. There we go. There we are. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to sub-level B. There we go. Battle pets are a hard sell. You was in the market for a while, got tired of moving the gold around from server to server. You enjoy farming and crafting. Excellent. Well, I'd say definitely pick the ones you enjoy, definitely. And go from there. Do I ever buy patterns on the auction house to expand my crafting? Yes, I do sometimes, Costo. Not as much as I probably should, to be honest. And I've been quite lax in not testing out the market on the ones that I have bought. God, there's a lot of people there. But yeah, that's another way, because I did that YouTube video about collecting recipes, and I haven't followed my own advice in collecting them and making sure that I get a complete list. Nothing new here, so let's do another new set. Take your time. Well, you certainly have. Oh, we haven't got anything here. Why is that? We have got a log full of cursed queenfish. Oh, I haven't actually got any on me, that's why. Let's hop round to the guild bank and pick up some cursed queenfish. Go around here. And we'll jump in front of the bank and look for some cursed queenfish. Pick up that stack. And any small stacks? No. That'll do. A great transmog set that you have sold a couple of times are the Primal Mooncloth and White Men's set. Okay. It's a nice looking mog to craft and sell for a great amount. Ah, that's good to know. Excuse me. Itchy nose. I have to sneeze. No. It's gone. Primal Mooncloth and White Men's set. I haven't heard of the White Men's set. Let's have a look. What can I make? I think I tried the Primal Mooncloth, but I'm not sure how much success I got out of that, but maybe I didn't give it enough of a try. Obviously, being on a low pop realm, things do sometimes move a bit slowly. Let's go to the regular UI. Oh, we cannot switch when no profession is opened. Well, we do have a profession opened. Let's try that again. Ah, thank you, Shin, for the host. Very kind of you. Alright, let's try that again. Here we go. So, regular UI. We said white men. No. White men, here we go. Things I haven't learnt. White men's hood from the Botanica. And that's a world drop. Okay. And then white men's pants from the Arcatraz. Interesting. Those are ones perhaps to have a look at. What I'll do is I'm going to take a screenshot of that, and then I can add that into my list. It's a recolor of tier 3 for priest. Ah, brilliant. Thank you, Goblin Academy. That's good information. And the Primal Mooncloth. What haven't I got? I haven't got the robe, which will be the main one, wouldn't it? So I'll need to pick something like that up. Oh, someone's got a nice spider mount. That looks cool. So I'm going to print screen that for come back, because we've got shoulders there as well from Shatrath. Okay. Right, okay, there's some interesting ones to look into. Oh, a buyer has been found in my hexweave bag. Right, Nomi needs updating with some... Oh, TSM's crashed on that one. Cooking opened with Nomi. Nomi. Reload. There we go. You need to get more mounts. Is that the million gold mount? The spider mount? I think it's 2 million. The spider mount. Yeah, that's a really nice mount. The spider mount. I'd go for that one. I'm not much of a mount collector myself. I've just got griffins and horses mainly, plus one dragon and my class mount, Buttwings, which is the one I'm using now. But yeah, I think that's one of the things, cosmetic things that I'd maybe do when I was kind of like, I've run out of all the other things I want to do, which at the moment the list is absolutely massive. The big thing on my list at the moment is Draenor flying. I really want to get that sorted out. You're trying the ghost weave pants. Okay, Pointy Gnome, let me know how you get on with those. Be interested to see what kind of
Browse my wares.
Not even got the vendor mammoth. No, I haven't. See, I literally just have not gone out of my way to get any mounts at all.
There is no hurry.
Once I had my griffin, that was it. I could fly and I was happy. It always opens cooking when you click. Yeah, it didn't used to, and now it does, which is kind of annoying. You need that one, it's so handy. Okay. You have an alchemist, so you can create the ghost eye for 22 gold instead of buying it for 500 gold. Well, that would be definitely a lot better, wouldn't it? That's a big markup difference. Mind you, how often do I go farming? Not a lot, Z. So I might not need it so much. Oh, Hungry Magisters are sold. So the farming, it's the mammoth gives you the trader, doesn't it? So you can sell items. I've seen lots of people having that. It does seem quite useful, but I'm never really out and about that much where I need it. I don't do that much farming, to be honest. Now, if you had a mobile auction house, that would be interesting. And mailbox. 2 vendors on the back, 1 repairs. Okay. Mammoth trader for 20,000. Okay. And the yak has transmog. Okay. You're not out and about farming, but it's good whilst levelling. Yes, that's true, actually, Sublevel B. I hadn't thought of that. If you don't mind me asking, do I use multiple toons for crafting gold making? I have very minimal multiple characters at the moment, Goblin Academy. I've got my main here, Samadan, who has Tailoring, Cooking and Enchanting. And then I've got a Demon Hunter who has Leatherworking and Skinning, and that's about it. There we go. The only thing engineers haven't figured out yet is to make a portable auction house, which would be awesome. Clear out the bags easy enough. Yes, I think that's a good idea. So it'll be worth having. K's Stamp Whistle is a mobile mailbox. That's quite fun quest. Okay, thank you, Tony, too. Thanks for that. That's an engineering one, isn't it? And hey, Bullseye. The yak's well worth the money. Okay, I think I've caught up. That quest is super fun. So is that an engineering one for the mailbox? Is there anything I'm stocking for BFA? Not personally, no. I've got so much to do before BFA that I'm literally just concentrating on... anyone can get it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tony, too. That sounds like it would be fun. I'm up for anything that sounds fun, definitely. What have we got? Gold, rep, and... oh, that's armor set, that was it. Right, what else have we got? More gold, which will be good. Failed Argonite. Champion we don't want. More rep. Yes, let's do that because we'll get the bonus one. There we go. It's the Lost Mail. Okay, the engineers make Molly. Okay. It's the Lost Mail quest. Okay, thank you, Joab. You can buy Lost Mail on the auction house or wait in Dalaran for the drop mail to spawn next to any mailbox. Okay, and you get a copy of the Lost Mail after finishing the quest, so you can earn back the gold you spent on it. Ah. Well, that sounds interesting. I'll have to add that on my mental list of things to do. Ah, thank you, Misty5502, for the follow. Very kind of you. Some say it's 2 to 3 hours for the cooldown. You got it yourself during the night. Ah. So you've got to wait for those little things to drop near a mailbox. Okay, I'll have to look out for those. Right, we need to look. We've done the missions. We need to look world quests for any bloods. Is the next thing. So then we can go and have a look. Right, none in the main area. We did some good bloods ones the other day. Oh, there's a 6 bloods there. For that's the wardens. And this one is another good one for 5 bloods. And then the rest will leave. I think there's 5 bacon there, but I'm not sure. I'll pick those up as well. I see. Thank you, Pointy Gnome, for the screenshot. So it is literally just lying by the mailbox. Okay, you were dead lucky. You logged off outside the mailbox, and when you logged in before work the next morning, it was there. Got it on your first go. Wow, that's awesome. It's just a question of finding a mailbox that's got one dropped by it, really. I was hoping just to land here and have one right next to me, but I think that was probably a bit optimistic. Plus my quest log's full as well, so... oh, what's that over there? There's one. Lost mail. This one. There we go. Woohoo! Thumbs up for that. Awesome. That's another thing to add to the list of things to do. It must be streamer luck or something. Second mailbox I went to. It was just landing there. Thank you, Geohead, for the cheer. Extremely kind of you. Right. With that luck, I'm going to have to fly off and get some Bloods of Sargeras. Where should we go first? Let's go to Broken Shore first. Round this way. Here we go. Random number Jesus. Yeah, definitely. Love it with all the emotes. That's brilliant. Is it really rare to get then? I'm assuming it's the beard. It brings the luck. Exactly. I have an affinity with Jesus. No, we don't want that one. We want Arachnidode. This one. The spider one. There we go. It's very rare. Okay. Well, that's awesome.
We need silk harvest from the broods of the creeping grotto to use for a rather complex incantation.
Where are we? Is this one? There we go. Need to add into that one. Clips Egotronic Ice Cream. I haven't clicked on that link yet, Pointy Gnome. I'm assuming that's a clip of what's just happened. Oh, what's that over there? Do I need to click that up? Yes, I do. Let's go and have a look, because we need some extra things, I think. That's it, the silk. Foul silk we need. Might as well AoE this one down. Do that. Loot some of that. Oh, we got Bloodhunter's Quarry. How many bloods do we get for that? Oh, 5 bloods. Excellent. The luck's with me today. So we need to do the other ones, which is one up the top. Perhaps this one. I need to go do this one. It is. I need to do something lucky now. This one hasn't spawned yet. So I'll do some AoE whilst I'm waiting. There we go. Used a weak aura for the second part of the Lost Mail quest. Okay, but it came down to memorization. Right. Okay, so is there lots of parts to the quest, I'm assuming? You got to do an alderman run with this luck streak. Yeah, I'm not sure how much it'll last, but we're all waiting for the respawn. Okay, whilst we're waiting for the respawn, I'm going to go and see if I can... Oh, we got him. There you go. Yeah, done. And then we can go on to... Where's the next one? The one at the other end. We'll go on to this one. Where are you? Over this side? Yeah, here we go. Sister. There we go. Oh, thank you, Lena Lynn. I think I pronounced that right. Thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Oh, and thank you, Snowy. Snowy CW. Say about an hour and a half to do it all. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, where's the rest of these? Let's pick these up. Any more? When levelling a Death Knight in a start zone, never accept the res off the Valkyrie in mid-air if you fell off the dragon. Ah, I'm assuming you're going to drop quite a lot for that then, Z. There we go, we're done. Oh, thank you, Sub-Level B, for the host with 4 followers. Very kind of you. Right, just going to stretch my legs out a little bit. And then we need to... I think I'll pop on a flight path. Let's just get ourselves landed. Pop on a whistle. Was that an auto? I think so. We've got 4 people in it though, sub-level B, so that's pretty awesome. She resed you only to kill you again. Oh, that's a shame, Z. I remember as a demon hunter, I left the... there was part of the mission where you just go up to the... it dropped me off at the top and I landed poorly and I just literally fell to my death, forgetting that I was a demon hunter and I could spread my wings and float down. That was a bit of a fail moment. Alright, we're going to fly over here. There we go. Thank you, Stifler, for the host. Alright, whilst we're flying, I'm just going to take a quick break and stretch my legs and get myself some more water, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Ooh, there we go. Sold a couple of silkweed satchels. Thanks for hanging by. Are you sitting on the ground to play? Yes, I am, Extoria. It's slightly more unconventional, but it's my family's setup. So we're sharing the one PC in front of the TV. So this is how I roll when it comes to streaming. I got my old little Mr. Potato, who has had an upgrade, which we're very grateful for. So he's been doing really well. But yes, excuse me. We need to just make sure I stretch my legs every now and again. So this one we need danger immolation. Don't know if I've done this one. Immolation. There you are. Whilst we're here, I'll do that. Got everything going off here. Hold on, let's close that, close that, close that, close that. Move out of the swirly stuff. Do that. There we go. You loot anything? There we go. There we are. Some more order hall resources and another 6 bloods. It's very zen. Yes, absolutely. Lol, how I roll. Yes, I found, I do sit around a lot, so it's quite nice to be able to change positions quite, very easily when you're sat down on the floor. Right, do we want to go from here to do bacon? I think it's probably too far to bother with. And I don't think there's any other missions we want. Where is the bacon, actually? I'll leave that. Right. What we really need to do is go to the Darkmoon Fair to pick up our rep buff. And then go to Draenor to see if we can get some of that reputation gained. So, what's the quickest way to get to the Darkmoon Fair? Have I gotten the fishing artifact weapon? No. Oops, I appear to have aggroed someone. Hold on. Let's move out this way. There we go, might as well help kill him. There we go, go there, cast that, do that. No, I haven't done any of the fishing stuff, Goblin Academy. Right, okay. Let's go up here, pick up that loot, whatever it was, and then I think probably let's go another flight whistle. Get ourselves somewhere safe, and then we can go here. So the Darkmoon Fair, I'm assuming that's going to be somewhere we can go from Stormwind. Would be the easiest way to get to it, I wonder. I've not been in years. It's not something I normally do in my regular play routine. Stormwind, Goldshire portal. Oh yes, Goldshire, I remember now. It's that row of tents next to it, isn't it? Okay. Thank you, Extoria and Bond My Keybond. You played Horde the last few years. Okay. Yes, no, that makes perfect sense. It's jogged my memory for sure. Can I sell some of these things? Badly burnt food, congealed fell blood, that. Not that though. Okay, we'll leave that. Okay, so first time going to Darkmoon Fair for a long time for me. You're working on getting the fishing pole on a second tune. Okay. Which way? This way. You should try creating the high society top hat. Okay, how can I make that? Isn't that like a really rare recipe drop or something? Let's unlock. Look at this draw distance. I can see the tree from here. This is amazing. I'm not used to having the graphics set on 5. The mats cost like 1k in total, but you need 4 times mooncloth. Right, okay. This person right next to the auction house who will port you to the entrance. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold the fort. We're heading back. I missed that. After creating 1 times mooncloth, has 7 days cooldown to create the next one. Okay. Alright, let's go to this. I'm assuming it's any auction house. It drops from the hat sells for 240,000. It's very, very rare. Right, okay. Right, auction house. There we go. You're looking quite dark moon fairy. Take me to the fair staging area. Thank you very much. There we go. Well, that's awesome. Thank you very much for the extra tip. That got me there quicker. Right, so Darkmoon Fair. Apparently the carousel is the thing I need to ride to get the reputation buff. There we go. Learned something new today. Awesome. Oh, here we go. Right, where's... Oh, there it is. It's that thing there. Whoops. Jumped it. Oh, need to click it. There we go. Guild Tabard 2. What's Guild Tabard sub-level B? Is that something we can get here? Oh, the Guild Tabard for the reputation. Ah, yes. Ooh. Now, where do I get that from? Oops. No, wait. We're fine. There you go. The Guild Tabard from the Guild Vendor. 100% rep gain. Not sure if it stacks. Well, that sounds worth doing, sub-level B. Anything that's worth it is worth it, if that makes sense. Ah, look at this beautiful fair. Or is it only guild rep? Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I don't know for sure. Oh, okay. Others are saying it's just guild rep. Ah. Well, we're all newbies here learning together, sub-level B, so I think that's the thing. Okay, so first time properly going in Darkmoon Fair. What is there to do? Okay. What's here? Is this carousel? No. Deathmatch Pavilion. There we go. You're not a newbie. Excellent, Misty. Let's have those goblin emotes. Darkmoon Boardwalk. Okay. There's ETC. There's a whole load of animals. Which is the carousel, I wonder? I passed it, did I? Okay. Which side is it on, and what's it look like? Carousels are one of those round spinny things, isn't it? It's in the middle on the right when you look from where you came. Okay, so about here. No, middle on the right, there. Right, what have we got? Trying to find something that's recognisable. Will it be this one? I just went past it again, did I? Okay. Please forgive me for stumbling around in the dark on this one. Just behind the shooting troll man with the shooting mage. Ah, there we go.
Greetings.
Ride ticket, I take it. Do we need one of those?
Farewell.
Distracted by the trees. Oh, I thought we bought one. Right click to open. There we go. Let's get off my horse. My butt wings. Right, okay. Now, or griffin. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a griffin. How's our alliance? Yes. Rise of Mark Fair. Experience and reputation gains. 1 hour remaining. Does it stay at 1 hour? Is that's the maximum, isn't it? Alt Z and 20 years character. Brilliant, that's a great idea. There we go. I look too serious. I need to smile. Oh, there we go, missed one. There we go. It's the simple things that are fun. Oh, what did I do? I pressed the wrong key. There we go. Oh, I was going to say something as well. There you go. Right, I suppose we're going to have to get off now. Thank you to your head. I think that's a perfect opportunity for a chef's hat emote. Right, I think I'm getting a little bit vomit inducing now, so let's head off. Right, so we have the buff. So we need to head to the garrison. Now if we were to use our medallions that we had, we've got the human racial natural buff. Oh no, I forgot, sorry, pointing name. I forgot the rabbit. I have to come back to that now that I've got the the buff going. I'll have to come back for the rabbit. Good evening, Bullywoof. How are you this fine evening? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I'm going to skip that. Oh, we need to check if Dorothy 2's here as well. Nope, not on this character. So let's pick up some resources. And so, reputation wise, looking at this, Legion, Warlords of Draenor. Minimise the rest of these. There we go. So we've got all of these, but we only gain 1,000, I believe, with the medallions. Crush the medallion, increasing reputation with the denizens of Draenor by 1,000. So this should at least get us a bit further on with these. Let's try it with one. See what happens. Oh, there's new ones as well. Okay. That seems good. Let's try that again. Yeah. Let's do another one. Oh, well that looks promising. Plus my human racial. That's got me at least a better further up. Revered with these two. Friendly with those. Oh, we've also got some Augustian Reach, so we might as well use those whilst we're here. Greater Tribute of the Broken Isles. We'll take that. We'll open that. Might as well do all the reps whilst we're here. Set someone's item level to 925. Anyone can be that, really. I don't really mind. You can be it. And artifact power. There we are. Cool. Well, that's decent. That's got us a bit closer. We've at least gotten a few of these boosted up a little bit. So it goes honoured, then revered, then exalted. So these two are the closest. So whilst we've got this, let's go head over and do some dailies whilst we're over there. Get your followers to 950 if I use them for golden rep. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, Misty. I haven't finished the Argus quest line. There's still plenty I haven't done. Currently, my thinking at the moment is to try and get myself some more progression with Draenor flying. It's a bit of a grind. I do sometimes find it a bit boring, especially Tanan Jungle just running around without doing any story progression. Too much to do, so little time, absolutely pointing and that seems to be how it is. But I've got lots of time at the moment, so I'm trying to make the most of it. I want to get Draenor flying to make leveling easier when I go through Draenor with my other characters, because the plan is to get every profession before Battle for Azeroth. So I've got leatherworking and skinning, I've got cooking, tailoring and enchanting. Now I do have a level 100 troll druid who I could possibly do some professions on, but that's horde side. I'd rather have a load of alliance characters all at max level. So my next character I've got is a death knight who's just finishing the starting area, so he needs to be leveled up. And maybe I'm thinking blacksmithing and mining for him. Just running cancel scans because you have nothing to do. All you have left is to level your hunter. Well, absolutely, Misty. Well, I think that's the thing is when you're in a position when you've done everything, then you can start doing all the sort of like the fun casual stuff like mount running and all that sort of things. Whereas in my position where I missed Pandaria, I missed Cataclysm, and I missed Walls of Draenor, so I'm playing catch up on those expansions as well as catching up on Legion, which I've just about got myself somewhere. My next ult should be a gnome. Yes, definitely. You have all the dropped mounts. Wow, that's amazing, Misty. I do have a gnome. I got a gnome warlock called Hellfire. She's quite cool. But she's only like level 20 something, I think. Mining and blacksmithing's going to be a great money maker in Battle for Azeroth, due to we're able to make weapons again. Yes, that's the thing, because it's not artifacts anymore, isn't it? You're going for a spectral tiger. Wow, that's a great thing to go for, Misty. Good luck on that one. Okay, so I need this one. I'll take that. And we need this one.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. And I think we do this map thing as well. We'll pick one and then we'll get the other one afterwards. And then there's a rumble in the jungle as well. Spectral Tiger is multiple times gold cap. Oh wow. Okay. You're so close, you just need to find a seller now. But they all want 40 million and you ain't going to do that. 40 million. I just can't imagine these numbers that you major gold makers make. But it's amazing. It's something to aspire to, definitely. Right, let's go north by the looks of things. Yeah. How do we get round there? I want to ideally just go left and then north. Okay. We'll go round. Oop, there we go. Back on my horse. Or you can buy it on websites for €1,900. Wow. That's just... Yeah, I think 1,900 is... That's just... for an in-game thing, that's definitely not something I would choose to do. Right, I'm going to assume I just follow along this. I'm following my arrow. I need to have my objectives open, really. Demons slain. Okay, so there appear to be demons in this area. Now I've got to remember, avoid the green stuff. Green is bad. Where are the demons? Oh, you look like demons. Does a slime count as a demon? No. There we go. Okay, those look like demons now. There's green stuff over there. I want to avoid that. Which way do I really want to be headed? Over this way more, I think. You can get a few stacks of it. You just don't get 10 and run around with 7 stacks. Okay. Yeah, I have picked it up before a little time, but I think I should be alright. Oh, go back. You can buy WoW tokens and get it for 25 million in-game gold. There should be some of those small little demons. Oh, okay. Where was I? Don't see any around here. Just following them. Basically that's €1,666. That's a massive amount. Ah, no, that's a regular guy. Oh, there's one down there. But I don't think those are the ones that give the rep. I'm going to go for these guys. These ones. No, you're not demons either. Okay, let's go a bit further. Where's the main area? Let's go north. Okay, so we need to go more across here and over there. I think that's a better area. This area is sparse for demons. Let's go round and up. Oh, the stream is lagging for you. Oh yes, I can see it's gone red. My stream visual fracturing for anyone else. It's just me. It looks like it may have gone a bit low on me. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix that for you. It should be green again now. Is that alright for everyone? My OBS seemed to have messed out. I wonder if it was a TSM update or something. Oh no, it's gone red again. Let's see if I can find something to reduce that. Task manager. It's recovered. It's doing it itself. Okay. Seems to be better now. Okay, well thanks for that shout out. What I might do is see if I can get rid of the TSM app for now, because that sometimes wigs things out. There we go. Okay, it was definitely my end because I could see red in my corner of OBS. So I've just disabled the actual TSM application, so it shouldn't be doing any database backups or anything else whilst I'm streaming. Gumdrop suggested I do something like that, so it might be... Oh no, it's gone red again. Could be my internet. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad for you all. Bear with me, and I mean, my frame rate is looking good, so it's not Mr. Potato's. There we go, demons slain here. Lots of demons. It's gone green again, so I think it's popping in and out. Whatever, it's maybe either a Windows update or something updating in the background. Hopefully whatever it is going to resolve itself. We can carry on the stream as normal. Alright, seems okay. Maybe it's Draenor. Maybe Draenor doesn't like it. There we go. My video bit rate is... let me have a look. You can hear me fine enough. The screen's just artifacting and fracturing whenever the term is, it pops in and out. Let's have a look at my video bit rate. Settings. My bitrate is 2500, which is what I've had at the moment, which is what I've had since I've started streaming, like months ago. So I think it must be something else running in the background that's killed the... oh, those aren't demons. Right, let's go higher. Let's go up this way. There we go. What bitrate do you need to have to stream? You're going to start streaming soon. I've got my bitrate set to 2500 and I'm streaming at 1280 by 720, 30 frames per second. Oh, that's a pet thing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. How do I leave a pet thing? Oh well, I might as well just fight you. Where's leave? Is there a leave? Dang, pet things! I don't want to do pets. There we go. Battle finished. Did I win? There we go. Twitch have a good guide for it. There we go. White flag. Okay, thank you, Goblin Academy. I'll remember that next time. Okay, everyone gets killed so quickly here. Look at this. Everyone's dead. Oh, no, respawn. Quick, grab one. I remember doing this before. It took absolutely forever. I wonder if there's a group we could do for it. Let's try that. See if we get anyone. Right, now we just need to wait for repops. No, that's not a demon. I just want demons, really. But everyone, I wonder why everyone flies around here killing everything. Is there something special even for when you're sort of like max level and everything? Because this is all I see. People running around killing everyone. There's loads of people here. Are they waiting for the elites or something, I wonder? I mean, I don't mind so much, but it makes it so much harder. Here we go. Literally, I have to run and try and grab one every time. Well, we can do these whilst we're here. Oh, we need to cudgel. There we go. All I want is a few demons. That's all I want. And this bonus objective just takes so long because of that, with everyone else flying around here. I'm assuming they're waiting for the elites to spawn or something. What's that? Bottle of netherblade oil. Not sure if that's useful. It's just full of people running around. It's a strange one, that's for sure. I just want to find a nice little corner so I can kill some demons and match the quest line. Customer portal tries begin a broadcasting article. Oh, thank you, Z, for that. That's going to be very useful. There we go, one demon. I'll just pick the scraps. That's all I need for now. Everyone's waiting for the elites to spawn, I believe, from the looks of things. So I'll just pick up small ones if I can as I go past them. Like that. I see someone spawned. That's going to take me out of area. There we are. That's not a demon, but I'll do it anyway. So we might be able to help with these, which will help with the quest progression, I believe. That should be at least that. No problem, Extoria. This is a helping stream, so any help anyone gets is fine by me. Alright. Not sure if those are useful, but I'm going to pick them up anyway. There we go. That's exactly it. That summed it up very well, Z. No, don't want you. Don't want you. I just really want demons, which are going to be mainly up here, I reckon. Up this top end. There's 3 over there. Getting a bit fancy with my parkour running. Oh, there's an infernal. Can we get one of those in time? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try and get those things that are up here as well. I saw those just passing around the corner somewhere. There we are, those imps. Do those as well. Pick those up. Skip that for now. Right. Oh, sorry, I missed that. The middle section has a bunch of imps. Okay, thank you, Bomb My Keybond, and Sam won't mind. Just pay him Chaos Crystals. I've now got 2,500 Chaos Crystals, so I'm kind of... I've got plenty there at the moment. I'm on EU, yes, I'm on Shadow Song EU. Do these count? No. You're on US Oceanic. And you're Australian here. Ah, okay. There's an imp. Oh, there's a colossal. There we go, we'll join everyone else. At least the respawn should be relatively quick. Might as well do you and get the extra percentages. Do that, that and that. Oh, I got some Iron Horde things. Well, that's something. That's another quest thing done. Oh, another one's popped. So everyone's going to rush for that one. Oh, it's over here. See if I can get it in time. I'm actually close enough to one. Here comes everyone. Yay, we slayed one. Well, that was cool. Actually happened to be in the right place at the right time. Bit of streamer luck there was awesome. Have I seen the infinite shal'dorei silk farming spot? Is that the one that's in Asuna by the lake? In this area here. Ooh, whilst I'm here, get a couple of pack hunters. This will get me nearly to my numbers. Alright, any more? Oh, someone up here. I'm not going to get to you in time. I have to be really on the ball. If those have just died, then I need a good vantage point. Oh, here's one right next to me. And then we can destroy one of these because they help. Oh, we haven't got the cudgel. Oh, is there one up there? See if I can get to you in time. There we go, got 20 slain. Well, that's good at least. So we're just at 43%. So we might as well try and finish this off. There's a guy over there, if we can get to you. What's that? That's an extra couple of percent. And then we'll run around and see if we can pick off a few more along with everybody else. Oh, there's an imp down there. Every little bit counts. Oh, there's another one of those infernals. Those are good. Take that one down. Okay. Slow progress because there's so much competition for these. This is a taster for what it's going to be like in Battle for Azeroth. When you're into the new area, everybody's just running around killing everything. I haven't been present for a expansion launch since Wrath of the Lich King, so I'm really kind of interested to see how they handle Battle for Azeroth. No, it's High Mountain. It's the Kobold Graveyard. It does kind of require more than one person to keep the force respawn rate up and running, but you're able to get around 12 stacks every half hour to 45 minutes. Wow, that's a pretty decent amount. I hadn't heard of that one before, Goblin Academy. I'm not a massive farmer myself, but if I was ever in need of some silk, that's definitely something I'm going to consider. Right, let's see if we can kill a few of these. Get that one on the end. Can we get one from over the other side? Not yet, no. Legion was actually a really good release because the split realms and levying in any zone was best released by a mile. Ah, yes, that was cool. Yeah, because you could choose which zone you wanted to be in, couldn't you? So I can imagine that would be easier. Do you whilst I'm here? There we go. Save me jumping across. There we go. Hey TJ. The mount run was great fun, thank you very much. We didn't get any mounts, but we did get 4 pets in the end. So, and it was a fun evening and a good way to test Mr. Potato's new graphics card, which he passed with a rounding success, thankfully. Oh, Fellspark is up again. Oh, do you whilst we're here? We probably do with going over there, but not going to risk jumping over there. I'm going to go back to this area because there seems to be some good spawns over here. Let's see. Just want to get eyes on where the spawns are. There was a captive there. Oh no, I can't help you. Sorry. There we go. It's a great thing for low pot realms launch nights or levelling and farming. Yeah, I think it really helps the low pot realms, doesn't it? Because you'll be you've actually got a population again, so people are sort of like making everything spawn a lot quicker. It's kind of like a sweet spot, really, isn't there? You want enough activity for there to be respawns frequently, but not so much activity that everyone's chasing around like this, looking for the single mob. Have I noticed any load time issues since using TSM4? Not so much load time, TJ, but I have had issues opening the crafting window. That can stall quite often. But other than that, no, the actual initial load times have been fine. Even on Mr. Potato. Now I do have a SSD, which helps enormously. That would be the other thing to affect things. 74%, we're almost done with this. Just takes so long to go through. Ooh, it's colossal. That's a good percentage, I'd imagine. 79 for something as large. Oh, there's another one there. To you. There's some demons over there, so we'll just pick up the loot and then head on over there. Loading server population and reload screen seems really slow. Okay. WoW's installed onto an SSD, deleted all other add-ons, and done a file repair scan. Okay. I think there is... Ah, okay. Thank you, Excelsius. That's a good point. Not take the group one. They go a lot faster. Okay, I'll remember that. I thought group one might give me more options, but I can see what you mean. So it sounds like you've done everything possible, TJ. What I'd probably think is it might be something at Blizzard's end. Oh, thank you, Geohead, for stopping by. Have a great rest of the evening yourself. And I hope to catch you again soon. And in celebration, we've sold a Nightborn Delicacy Platter to celebrate. There we go, we're at 95%, or almost there. A couple up here, well, this should do us. Primal Spirit OP. Oh, there's someone up there. You're worth doing, if I can target you. Oh yeah. Did I get them all? Oh yeah, we did it. Herald of Chaos. Done. There we go. Did we get everything? No, we did. Okay. Hey, Loaded Goblin. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Can't get enough of those on your blacksmith. The Primal Spirit. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a fair amount myself. Right, those are done, so I need to hand those in, so I'm going to take a flying leap of faith off the cliff and levitate down. There we go. Good, excellent, good to hear. And what's that down there? The Corrupted Bridge. Corrupted Refuge. Interesting. Looks like some sort of portal. Probably not a good idea to float through it. There's some more demons down there. Let's do a print screen of that as we land down right next to a hulking great big pig. There we go. No, it's not TSM. So yes, it must be Blizzard side then, TJ. Oh, press the wrong button. Hold on. Oh, it's getting dark outside. I'm going to have to close the curtains in a minute. I need to go past the horde area. So I'll go round the right, I think. Around here, then I can go down. Where's the Alliance side? So over here, across the bridge, up there. Looks amazing having a view distance where I can actually see in the distance. Okay, check your net settings. Maybe there's something firewall wise. I have noticed there was a time when it was a bit slower when I had less RAM. So now that I've got 8 gigs of RAM, it does seem to be a bit quicker. So I don't know if that might be an issue. Right, okay, so did we... Oh, we haven't done all the elites and things in order to get those. Let's hand in these ones, at least. Whilst we've got 28 minutes on our rep buff.
How are ya? Goodbye now.
So I'll pick that up. The 300 rep. We'll hand that one in
Light help us. The
for
prophet's
that.
faith was not
I'll leave that
misplaced.
group. Okay. Okay, you've got 8 gig as well. DDR3 1600, the same as me. Oh yes, I remember you've got quite similar specs to me, haven't you? Right, okay. I'm just going to stand here for a minute whilst I go and close my curtains and stuff whilst it's dark. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hold on. There we go. Right. There, I'm back. I forgot to give the chickens their nighttime treat. Let me just. Oh, sorry. Let me just check up on chat. You're in my auction house making all the gold. Excellency. And oh, hey Ramu, you're no longer the top cheer. They changed it, but yes, GeoHub has done a couple of cheers today, and so has taken the top cheer. Thank you very much. But you'll always be remembered as the first cheerer, Ramu. When I got super lucky with the lost mail, yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? So what do? Just go and find one and pick it up. 10 seconds later, finds one and picks it up. Yeah, that was fun. Right. In terms of quests, we need some Apexis fragments from the elites. So let's see if we can find those. And let's head towards that rumble in the jungle area. I've hopefully got enough quest log space to be able to pick it up. Hopefully. Just going to have a look. Head on down to this area. I think it's down here somewhere. If I find any elites on the way, then I can maybe pick those up too. I believe it's down. Actually, no, I might have gone too far. No, it is straight through here. Grabbing some food. No worries. I think it's down here, through here. Where's the actual entrance? I imagine it's going to be around here. This looks like a entrance to something. Pointy Gnome clipped it. Yeah, that was a good moment. Here we go. Jungle Stalker. Now, can I pick up the quests this time? Rumble in the jungle. Accept. Okay. And then we go and find these things. There's a jungle stalker apparently. Down there. Looks like it. Or is it up top? Looks like it might be up higher. Not sure that's looking about right. Over here looks more... you look like you might have just done it. I think I'm in the right area. How do you... There's something that can summon them, isn't there, or something? I remember reading. It was great to catch some of my stream, but you must head off. Well, thank you ever so much for stopping by, Extoria. Oh, there you go. I'll help you out. There we go. Thanks ever so much for stopping by, Extoria. It's 2:20 AM. Wow, that's super duper late. Okay, the other ones. Rendar. Do you just... Black Fang Challenge Arena. Okay. You remember the song Reading Rainbows? Okay, not sure what that reference is, Ignis. I don't remember it myself. What's the Lost Mail? The Lost Mail is apparently some really good quest that is really fun to do. So I'm going to pick that up as one of my quests to do. I've got here somewhere. Lost Mail, ready for turn-in. And hey, Detonite, thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? You need to buy the summon thingies where you picked the quest up, but you need the claws for them. Loot for killing in this area. Okay, thank you, Excelsius. That makes much more sense. Oh, there we go. Hold on, they've just done it. Did that work? Eye piercer slain. I think I helped them out with that one. There we go. Starts the quest, gives you a bunch of stuff. Postmaster there, the postmaster title, a couple of other things. Okay. If you're lucky like now, someone else is summoning them nearby. Yeah, I seem to be having streamer luck this stream. It's been awesome. First I got the postmaster quest, and then someone's helped with this, but I think I'm going to have to do the last one on my own because they've gone. Selling imbued silkweave gear for a lot of gold. Oh really? I've not had much luck with the imbued. Let's see if we can... Oh, this... Oh no, that's someone else. Black Fang Prowler will do you whilst we're here. There we go. So we might as well help out and kill these And then we need to go back to the quest area. Oh, it looks like our friend's come back though. There we go. This is the one. That's the one different. I think we've done this one. Yeah, so someone's going to do the other one after this. Okay. Be careful, each boss has another summon thing. Okay. Oh, I appear to have gotten a stinky cloud. Let's see what happens with the next couple. If anyone's summoning them, then we can see. Or I could try and just do it the regular way. Let's go back to the regular way. Go to the quest area, do it properly. Because we're going to get reputation for killing these things in this area anyway, it would seem. The Saber Stalker's rep is going up. I've got 17 left. So what do we need? Let me browse, you're good. Challenge totems. Okay, so is there one for Rendar? Major Black Fang, Minor Black Fang, Prime, Fangzilla, challenge a Major Champion, or a Minor Champion. I'm assuming Prime is the one I want. I've got some of these anyway. Well, let's try a Major and a Minor as well. And I'll sell my junk. See what that does. Bit of a guesswork, but we'll be alright. Couple of prime ones. And then we've got a major and a minor, in case those don't work. Oh, they're back already. Which one are you doing? Well, there's someone down there. Oh, that's the horde that was waiting. So what do we do? Who's summoning what? Might as well kill you whilst we're here. And then we want to summon Rendar. You loved Draenor, best expansion ever. I'll be honest, actually, Detonite. I've not fallen in love with it as much as I did with Pandaria. I've enjoyed the quest lines, but I've kind of jumped onto the Tannan jungle area. I don't think it's been quite as rewarding for me as the Pandaria. Major, minor. Can't do that right now. Can I do that? Okay. You didn't like the Pandaria one, TJ? I thought it was very pretty. So maybe that skewed it. You really need flying. Yes, definitely. That's what I do need. There we go, we've got this guy. So how do I use these challenge things? It says you can't do that right now. Oh, you loved Pandaland. Oh, right, okay. That would make more sense. Right, okay. So let's try one of these again. What am I missing? Use challenge a major champion at the Black Fang at the arena. This is the arena, isn't it? Black Fang challenge totem. To challenge a mighty saber-tooth champion. None of them appear to work, which is strange. It just says you can't do that right now. Oh, here goes one. So if I do it from out here, perhaps. Nope. I need one more item. Okay. Sorry, let me read the text. There's a cooldown on the summoning, like 1 minute. And I need one more item. Okay, well thank you, Enya and Excelsius. What's the other item I need? Oops. Close that. Could be 2 minutes also. Okay. I'm just going to stand here and wait. See if it works. Sorry, this might not be as entertaining. Oh, there we go. Challenge the Black Flame. There we go. It's come up. Oh, that's the one we've got. So is it just a random number who we get? And we need to wait for Rendar. And then hope that we get... Or maybe he's Major. Let's try Major. You need the major one. Okay, thank you, Ramu. To summon Rendar. Yeah, that would make sense, because they look like they're in order of minor, major, and prime. You just looked up on Wowhead. Lovely, thank you very much. Alright, wait for the cooldown to finish. Then we know we just need to summon him as soon as he comes in. There we go, challenge incoming. There he is. There we go. That's that one done. And that got me my fragments as well, which is really cool. He was waiting for the mailbox to reset anyway, so he had a spare moment. You can only summon him on the right spot in Tannan Jungle. Right, okay. Oh, I'm there. Yes, thank you, Soul Maestro. We saw other people doing it, so I just copied them. So that at least gives me... This is a weekly quest, I believe. So that gives me a decent amount of rep. 4,200. So we don't need anything else from you for now. There we go. Get the fragments from treasures you pick up as well. That's a good point. I haven't done any treasure hunting. Let's have a look. There's some around here. So let's have a look. Let's go for a little wander. See if there's anything around here. Go around this area. I reckon it's probably hidden in these caves. That would be the most obvious place to find treasure. Jungle Stalker. How close am I? Scout's belongings and a helm. No, it looks like we'll be too far from this area, I would say. I reckon it must be around the other side from looking at the map, unless there's some other way in here. Hi Clarky, thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine evening? missed those. That would have been a nice bit of rep. Okay, we'll go up this way. Is there something in here apart from the one person? Oh, there's two of you. Do that, do that. Oh, we've got some sumptuous fur. That's good. Right, okay. You can read on your map where the treasures are situated. Ah, okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, notes cave entrance. Notes top of the cave. Inside the cave. Ah, awesome. When you mouse over. Yes, that's very handy. Thank you, Excelsius. So let's head on up here. Is there someone in here? No, he hasn't spawned. So I'll head down. I'm going to head up, I think. And we're going to go in here. No, looks like we missed it. What does it say? Cave entrance. Yeah, Bleeding Hollow mushroom stash. So it must be up here. Oh, hello. At least we're getting some sumptuous fur this way. Right, must be here. This cave. No. So it must be here. Ah, no, that's withered herb. How close am I? Let's have a look. Yep, must be underneath. You just installed Diabolic UI. It's gorgeous. I've never heard of that one. Alright, okay. I'll have to give up on that treasure, I think. That was a silly one.
All you find is death.
Ooh, is that you? Have you spawned? Yes, you have. Oh no, Black Fang Prowler. Looks like the Diablo 3 interface. Ah, cool. Who are you? Black Fang Shaman. Okay, I'll go in here. Good evening, Neo. Thanks for stopping by the stream. How are you doing this fine evening? We're just wandering around aimlessly in some caverns trying to get some extra rep, which is also fun. Oh, there we go. There's something. It wasn't quite in the right place according to that map, Handy Note said. But it was close enough for me to be looking out for it. There we go. Okay, we got that one. That would make sense to be near an elite. What else have we got in the area? Let's head on down here. It's that one. Mystical Staff. This one we couldn't find. So let's head down here. This is top of cave. Let's see what we can find here. Cool. Just home from work, eating a tea, then on with your gold routine. That sounds like a perfect evening to me. Right, how do we best get on the cave? Maybe up here? No, that's not going to get us high enough. So I'll help out with that whilst we're here. And I'm going to head on up here. I reckon we can go up here and round. Your sales on Enchanting have really picked up lately. Oh, really? The old world stuff, Ramu, or the Legion stuff? I've noticed my Legion stuff's done really well, but my old world not so well. No. My old world's done well, my Legion not so well. Okay, we're on top of the cave. Probably not high enough though. Can't see anything here. They do like to hide these treasures, the Legion stuff. Oh, okay. Ah, here we go. There's one. And then we'll go find another one whilst we're running around here. I've not really been on top of my enchants. They haven't sold so great. Maybe it's because people who have been playing sort of casually and levelling up have actually gotten the level up to 110. Oh, that looks interesting. I'm not going to go this way though. There's only... well, there is one on the coast. Dead man's chest. And a bejeweled egg. Those could be interesting. Or we can head up, we'll go around here. I think we'll go around there. That looks like an easier place to get to. Go down and round. Go across here into the watery area. And then see what we can find on our handy notes. I'm going to pick up the last one for this daily, and then we've at least got some rep dailies done for this area. More people getting a chance to raid Taurus. But that's true, yeah. That's a good theory. Alright, something in the middle it would appear. That great big glowing thing, I think, would explain it. My poor kitty doesn't like to get his feet wet, so we're going to jump it. And what have we got in here? There we go, there's our 10. Excellent. Also, allied race alts. Yeah, I think a lot of them should be getting to 110 now, shouldn't they? Right, let's just float over this. And then we can mount up and head back to our central area. Where's the main entrance? Up here, round here, probably up over there, I believe. Here we go. Done that, that's the rumble in the jungle. Hand this one in, get some extra rep. Oh, we haven't... we need to go back to the Dark Moon Fair, actually. We haven't got enough rep. Okay, what I'm going to do, before I hand that in, let's Hearthstone back to Stormwind, use the port at the auction house, and then we'll go to the Dark Moon Fair, ride on the carousel again, get our rep buff, so that when we hand this quest in, we can get a decent amount of rep, since it's taken us so long to get these. I think that will be a better way of doing it. And kill the rabbit. Thank you, Pointy Gnome. We've got to do something with a rabbit. Okay, auction house, porting person, you are here.
How are you?
Take me to the staging area. 50 silver well spent, I believe. And then we'll go... So let's do the rabbit first. So what do we need to do? You guide me, Pointy Gnome. Right, in we go. $76.80 coordinates. Now I seem to fail on coordinates fronts because I don't have any TomTom or coordinate system. 100 Arcana for 22 gold. That's not bad. I try and get it for 15 gold on my server. There's a cave entrance on the southwest of the island. Okay, thank you, Pointy Gnome. So never eat shredded wheat. Southwest should be here. Is it this one? That looks on the east side. Or is it around this side? Let's go southwest and see what we find. Oh, that was in total, not each. Wow, wow, that's awesome then. East, you mean? Right, okay, cool. Right. That is a very good buy. Arcana I burned through so quickly though. It's past the menagerie. Okay, into the cave. Dark Moon Island. Looks like there's a path here. Let's follow this rather than going swimming. I think this will be in. Oh, you have to go through the water. Okay. Selling heavy Borean and heavy Savage leather at more than markup in stacks of 10 on the auction house. Keep selling a couple each day. That's pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can go over the hill. Okay. Well, we're going round, so I think we're all right. Oh, look, there's loads of people here. So what do we need to do? Kill the rabbit? Let's look at the bones! It's a rabbit. We need a holy hand grenade. Killing it with 3 people. Is that good? Looks alright. Is everyone okay health-wise? The druid's doing the healing. You're okay health, you're okay health. Okay. There we go. Seems to be working. Yep, I would say so. Everyone's, I think your health's going down a little bit. There we go. Oh, did you say it was immune? The rabbit's dynamite. Wow, okay. But it doesn't always drop the Dark Moon rabbit. With my luck today, perhaps it does. Not this time. We didn't get one. We got a fang. That was fun though. Now I haven't got a server hop add-on or anything that does that. To swap to a different area. I wonder if he has a respawn timer on him. You can use the group finder. Ah, okay. And search for rabbit. My luck ran out, definitely did. Okay, group finder. Dungeons. Not mythic dungeons. Pre-made groups. Custom. Find a group. Rabbit. Really? No rabbits? No rabbit groups anywhere. Interesting. Dark Moon? Have I got anything on my filters? Just anything, I guess. Any language would work. Don't really mind. Rabbit. No. Sometimes it takes 5 to 10 minutes before one shows up in the group finder. Okay. Filter. Let's turn these off again. Refresh. Okay. It looks pretty tough. I don't know if it's scaled to 110 or whether that's just the case here. How long does it take for the rabbit to spawn, I wonder? Let's refresh. There we go. It even showed a skull as its level, so far above 110. So yeah, we just caught it at the end as well, so definitely was tough. Level unknown, but it has 460 million HP. That's straight out of Monty Python. Okay, we'll wait here a little while. If nothing shows up or it doesn't respawn, we may move on. Depends how busy it is really, I guess. Whether anyone's searching for ones. Or I could always start one up if I see the rabbit. We'll have a little test. See how this goes. Can you group cross-faction in Group Finder? No, I don't believe you can do cross-faction. You just need to find it actually spawning. I'll just search for rab. In case people can't spell rabbit. If it spawns, then I'll start a group and call it Rabbit, and see if I can get some people in to join. This is easy mode farming if you get a few groups in a row. You could try Dark Moon as a search one. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try that. Dark Moon. No, I'm not seeing anything else there. Dark? No. Rabbit? Nothing in the rabbit. Yeah, it appears to be a bit... always log in on my son's account and search for it a few times. I wonder if the server hop add-on would be helpful for me here. Yes, I think so. I haven't got the server hop add-on. But that allows you to literally just hop, doesn't it? You change to a different one. And then you could... then that would work. For server hop, you need to have a toon on a friend or on another realm so you can hop over. Oh, okay. Does it not just... it used to work like that, didn't it? Has it changed now? Because I remember hearing something that they had nerfed it or something. I can't remember the details because it wasn't an add-on I had. Only if there are other open groups in the zone you're in. Right, okay. But that leader needs to be in the same zone. Okay. Only hop if you have somebody already in that area. Right, okay. So the consensus is no. Well, we'll keep searching for a little while. This sounds fun anyway. It was good we managed to catch one at least. Oh, someone's with us there on their water strider. Yeah, we've been waiting. Sorry, pink flamingo person. Oh, thank you, Gold Queen, for the host. There's a gap up now. Search Rab. Oh, there's one up now, is there? Rab. Okay, thank you. No, not on EU there isn't. But thank you, Bankstair Hulk. That's thanks for the heads up. Oh, there we go. There's one. Sign up. Oh, I got declined. Oh, I feel terrible. Group just popped for you. Almost missed it. Yeah, I literally just missed it myself. In and out. But if you have a second account, you can run it at the same time and make level 1 humans on other realms, let them go into the Dark Moon, and use them to server hop your main. Oh, okay, that sounds interesting, Soul Maestro. Group just popped for you, almost missed it. Isn't the respawn like 4 hours? Okay, that could be terrible then. Oh, you got one. Excellent, Blank Stare Hulk. Well done, congratulations. Let's have a thumbs up in the chat for that. Awesome. No, I don't think we're getting any luck with this one. I don't think he's going to respawn because we were on this phase. Most of the time people make groups already, so no need, real use for using another account in different realms. Yeah, it just seems to be a bit slow on making groups at the moment, unfortunately. The respawn might be 4 hours, but you've seen multiple groups pop up in a row. Yeah, it just seems to be a bit slow for me right now. So what I'll do is I'll give this another minute or so, and then if we don't get any luck with another group... Oh, thank you, Blackstare Help, for the follow. Very kind of you. If you don't get a group, we'll go have a little ride on the carousel, and then hand in our Tannan Jungle quests. Reading on Wellhead, the respawn timer was 6 to 32 hours in older patches. Wow. That's a bit crazy. I mean, obviously with the server hopping mechanic, it's a bit easier, but it looks like people might be... I mean, there's only so many servers and so many respawn things, so... Looking like... Yeah. I think I'm going to call it for now. We can always come back to it another time when my luck's better. Let's go ride on that carousel. Loving the particles. If there aren't groups up and you do want to phase over another server, it's a way to do that. Yes, definitely Soul Maestro. Some TSM users are already running dual accounts. One for doing the stuff, one for sniping the auction house. Yeah. Where else do I go for farming gold? I don't farm my gold personally, Blank Stare. I use professions for myself personally. That's how I make my gold. Speaking of which, we've just sold an elemental force, which is excellent. Right, let's go on our little carousel, and then we can do that Tanan jungle hand in and get that done and sorted. Now we know where the carousel is. Haven't run past it, have I? No, it is on this side. There it is. Nearly ran past it. Which we have now. I fancy the dragon next. There you go. Awesome. You tend to just sell flasks yourself. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a good market, any niche you can find, basically. Right, let's get straight to the garrison and get this sorted. Yeah, I'd like to get alchemy, inscription, dual crafting up, profession-wise next. Those will be the next ones I'd really like to do. In fact, I might go over to Earthen and his leatherworking and see if we can boost that, because he's got some daily cooldowns to do today as well. But I'll finish up this on Samadan. Need to double check my... what is it? I'll do the missions whilst we're here. We've done those now. That, and that. And there's that a tailoring work order. It's only 83% though. I'd rather it at 100. So I'll pick the garrison resources instead. And that looks interesting. It's a toy. Might as well pick that up. And well, let's do this anyway. See if we get lucky on it. And some armor stuff. We need armor stuff and weapon stuff. Let's do all the things. And some XP. Anything that's 100%. Let's do all of those. There we go. Marvellous. You can phase over to a different realm if you don't have group members of that realm in the same area. And if you use a second account, sure it'll work for every realm. Oh, okay. Pick those up. Alright, let's do our routines whilst we're here. Now we've got the scraps we had here. We need to pick these up, hand these in.
I've the finest wares in the
Scraps of iron.
Safe travels.
There we go. That got us something. That's true. Leader needs to be in the same zone as you to zone over. That's also why you said to run those new level 1s into Darkmoon Fair before grouping up with it. Right, sounds like an interesting methodology. Right, don't expect this to be 16. Oh, it is. Excellent. No, use that. Right, so I'll buy up this. I can get a bit more. Let's get 10. Let's get 50. No, let's get 100. Oh, numlock. There we go. No, I haven't got enough for that. 50. There we go. There we go. Do that, buy that,
Please be
done that.
careful, friend.
That's a sumptuous firm. What's the name of the noteboard app I use? It's called Real-Time Boardsy. I'll type that into chat, but it's literally just Real-Time Board. Like that. You do a search for that, and then you can sign up for them, and there's a free account, and you can use up to 3 different boards, and just splurge all your stuff on there. There's a nice Chrome add-on for it as well, so you can take snippets of other screens. So it's really handy. Alright, that's a load of sumptuous fur we've gotten, which I'm quite pleased about. So now we can pick up our Gorgon flytrap and some primal spirits at the same time, and some Draenor seeds. Pick these up and let's minimise our quest for the moment. Looking a bit messy. There we go. No worries, Z. And then we're going to do our usual routines, and we've still got time to use our rep bonus to hand in that daily quest, and then we're going to go back to the auction house, see if there's anything we need to restock on, and then we're going to switch over to Earthen and have a look at our cooldowns on leatherworking. Alright, done that. Do the crate, pick that up, and then that, start that. As you've got 5 accounts, you use it often on some farm zones. You use two summon stone or 3 accounts to summon different toons from different realms on the 5th one into the zone, and later use those to server hop your farmers across. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Go to Stormwind before I log to Earthen. Okay, will do, Z. Is there any particular reason? I was planning on anyway for going to the auction house. Okay, work orders. Where are you? There. Do the work orders. And then we'll rush the work orders. Where's my rush work orders? 1, 2, 3. Got all that hex weave. Picked all that up. Oh, there you are. You're just here. And then we'll do another load. There we go.
Safe travels.
That's made great use. You got a present for my tailing. Oh, that's very kind of you, Z. So we did that. Oh, we need to check what we can buy with our Secrets of Draenor, so we're not accidentally making any more. Ingrid, no, you, the trainer. Got a present that you don't think I have yet. Ah, I'm intrigued now. So we know that. Let's start with the ones that are 5. Pattern creeping carpet. Hexweave bag, we got that one. Teaches you how to make an Elec plushie. Okay. And Hexweave essence. What's Hexweave essence? Increases item level of tailoring armor by 15. Can't see if that's actually going to be useful to me. But it's one of those things I feel like I ought to have. This is a mount though, so this sounds good. Gonna buy that up. How many have I got of these? Oops. And then these hexweave things, I remember Gumdrop saying they do sell, because people are always using the... So I've got the hexweave bracers. Let's pick up slippers, belt, and then robe we've got, that we've got, Hexweave mantle. And nimble hexweave cloak. Let's pick up that one. Got that one. Need that one. Need that one. And need that one. Okay. The mount can't even fly. Oh dear, that's terrible. Those are the tailoring upgrades for the Model 1, 2 and 3 stuff. Oh, excellent. Okay, yes, we might need that. That might be a market I can get into. So I've gotten all of those. So I'm going to pick up this essence as well if I can. Then I'm out. You've sold the Hexweave craftable gear very well before 735, but nothing since. Okay, that's good to know, Aricanet. Well, I've picked up what I've got for now, so I like to complete my recipes anyway. Okay, the Alec plushie. With that, other pets in your team. Right, okay. So I'm just going to learn all these things first. See if they do actually help at all. Hey, Dustix. Channel seems more healthier every day. Thank you very much. We had a bit of a glitch earlier where it all went red. I'm sure you're meaning the viewer count as well, which is awesome. Thank you everyone for sticking by me. Right, okay, that's that. We need this. We need... Whoops. Click the wrong thing. There we go. We need that. How are you doing, Dustix? I hope you're doing well. Right, okay. We've done that, We've made that. How much do we need then, currency-wise? Let's look. Well, no, let's look in our character currency. That'll be easier. Currency. Actually, no, it's not in currency, is it? Silly me. It's in Secrets of Draenor, Tailoring, which we've got 2. So we'll need another 3 to do the other one. Just got home from work, so you're great. Excellent. Well, welcome back. I hope you have a nice, relaxing evening, chilling out. Okay, what have we got enchant-wise?
Well met.
How many have we got of these? Tailoring, enchanting. We've got 7 in total. So, what haven't we picked up enchanting-wise? Let's look at the 5s first. Mark of the War Song, got that one. Mark of the Bleeding Hollow. Mark of Shadow Moon. And Mark of the Thunderlord. I think each of these could be useful. So let's start with this one. And then we'll learn the rest as we go. So we've only got 2 left now. So where's that recipe gone? I can't see you. There it is. Hidden in the side. Okay, Mark of War Song. I wonder if that will sell. Let's have a look. Mark of War Song. Oh, TSM didn't like that. I don't think it likes it when I learn new recipes. Opened Enchanting after learning Mark of War Song. Reload the UI for that. Okay, we'll head back to Auction House, I think. Oh no, completely forgot. We need to go hand in those quests before the timer runs out. I got so distracted with making all those Draenor recipes and doing my regular stuff, I forgot we got quests to hand in. Right, let's get back on the mission. We need to hand those in. That was the whole point of going to the Darkmoon Fair. And then we can go to the auction house. Memory words failing. Need a reboot. Focus, good sir. Thank you, sub-level B. Don't be like me. I think it's the see, I'm getting distracted again. I think it's the traits of a gold maker, always seeing squirrel and doing different things, because you're thinking, oh, what's this opportunity? What could I do here? Or how could I sell this? Or there's always something that you're thinking about that you want to do in this long list of things you want to do. So yes. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I can't see my name. Thank you, B Crumbs, for the follow. It's very kind of you. Welcome on board. Pull up a seat. The list will never end. That's absolutely true, Ramu. I like to kid myself sometimes that I think it will, but I know it won't. There's just so much in this game. You could never do it all. And well, I can't because I've missed so many expansions, so I've missed the content. So that's the thing, really. I'll be by your channel once Sam is done and you're streaming. That's awesome. Sub does an awesome stream. It's very chilled, and I highly recommend you go to Sub stream as well. And I shall host you if you're on when I've finished, which I'll be done for... Let's see, I've got about another 45 minutes and then I'll be finishing up. So, what's the successfully weekly gold haul for me? I don't tend to count it by week these days. I do my monthly summary videos, which I put on YouTube. And this month just gone, I made quite a bit less. I made 379,000 gold. Compared to January, where I made over 600,000 gold, that was quite a drop. I won't be on for another 4 hours or so. Oh, okay. Well, our paths might not match up this time, but the next time, Sub, we'll definitely catch up. And I'll throw you another host. Right, okay. Unseen Influence. We've got our buff. Yep, that's on. Continue with that. Complete that. So that's 1,800. Ooh, 500 daily quests complete. That's something at least. Right, okay. I'm done with this area for now. Don't want to do any more. How do I make so much gold? You're level 60, churning out netherweave bags like a slave. I think it's all about finding your niche, bee crumbs, and finding what you find fun. Now, I'm not much of a farmer myself. I don't like running around the dungeons collecting random stuff that I'm not sure whether it's going to sell or not. So my particular niche is professions, mainly enchanting, cooking, tailoring, and leatherworking. My main gold maker has been enchanting. That's kind of dipped off a little bit of late, but I'm sure it will come back as well. Why do your bags stuff look so odd? Oh, you mean this add-on Addy bags? I'll type that in the chat for you. I use Addy bags because it organises my bags by category. So I've got armour, trade skill, consumables and junk. And it's a lot easier for me to keep things organised that way, because it does it automatically for me. There we go. Oh, everyone's answered it. Cool, thank you. Have I checked the world quest today? Seems like a lot of bloods are available. I did pick up 2 earlier, Bullywoof. I got a 5 and a 6. I'm not sure if there's any new ones on since. But yeah, I picked up a good one. And I got a blood of Boon of the Blood Hunter for another 5, which was really cool. That was when my luck was really with me. Grums, you need to get max level and you'll have an easier time making gold also. This is true. the easier it is to go sort of get to the top level wise and then work your way backwards. But there's nothing to stop you from making gold as you level. There's plenty of ways to do it, through gathering, through, you know, picking up things cheap on the auction house. You can disenchant things at level 1, and you can mill stuff at level 1, so you can use those professions quite easily. You're making a lot of bags, making between 3 and 6 gold profit per bag, depending on if you find netherweave cloth on a good price on the auction house. Okay, that's a great start, Bullywolf, but you'll find a lot of people will be selling the sort of the other bags as well, like the hexweave bags and these ones here, and the silkweave bags, which are slightly lesser capacity than these, which are either Draenor content or Legion content. So that's something to think about. Oh yes, I'm mentioning posting fees as well. Don't forget the auction house will take 5% off it as well. Ah, I hadn't considered that, Soul Maestro. It depends, I guess. Let me just scroll up. Because of the add-ons question, perhaps. Yes. Add-ons are... Oh, sounds like a cat. Okay, well, whether you're that or not, so I got back, had to tidy a bit and make a brew. No worries. What's the matter? Are you hungry? I think my cat's hungry. Very new player. Well, welcome aboard, B-Crumbs. You're more than welcome to hang out here and ask whichever questions you like, and we'll answer as best as we can. Human, feed me. Do you want feeding? I think he does. But bear with him one moment, I'll be right back. Right, come in there, mate. Let's get you some food. Food. Okay, food's all ready. You have it when you want it. Right, okay. I'm back and the cat's still staring at me, wondering whether to have food or not. Right, okay. Let me just catch up on chat. It seems to be... Oh, it's your cat. Thought it was one of yours. Yes, sorry, Soul Maestro. I get that often with my auction sales going off. Hey, Argos. Does anyone have any recommendations for leatherworking, crafting with Blood of Sargeras? I've not gotten to using Blood of Sargeras with leatherworking, Argos, but when I do, I might be able to help. You're a hunter, just trying to do some fun stuff. You only play with your girlfriend, okay. Bit of gold on the side too. You spend them on food. And if that case, welcome to the world of Azeroth. Exactly, do our best to help you. Making gold whilst leveling is always nice, exactly. And learn about the game, have fun. That's the main thing. Pass the first test, very good channel to find gold making ideas. And sub-level bees as well. Yes, absolutely. And yes, there's plenty of gold making channels out there. There's Gumdrops and there's Sharken. Both very chilled, relaxed streams, doing different things. And Gumdrops is very helpful if you've got any questions to do with Trade Skill Master. I was looking around as yours is a treat addict and trying to score some. And food options with bloods, yeah. I didn't know about food options with bloods either. Category blood. Okay, let's have a look at this. Blood. Ah, from the trader. Okay, yeah, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, from the vendor. Okay, now I'm with you. No, it ain't. Spam Sam. But it's not the best thing to use your bloods on. No, I would use... I like to use my bloods for my enchanting crafting, and that's about the main thing from this character. There's obviously other ways you could use it, depending on what professions you have. Or you could use the caches to transfer those bloods to order halls to another character that has maybe other better uses for the bloods. Skinner Leatherwork. Look at 400 bloods. Wow. That is quite a lot. I've got over 100 now, I think. Yeah, I've got 133 because I've not been doing much cloak enchanting. Alright, speaking of which, I need to head back to the auction house. I'm done here. Oh yes, the blood money. Yes, that blood money is a good one. If you do this, if you go to blood money, you pick your realm. So is this EU or is this US? Let's have a look. Shadow Song. There we go. So current values for Shadow Song. Potion of Prolonged Power would give your bloods a value of 395. Black Barracuda times 10, 219. So the food is potentially useful according to that. There we go. Hold on, let me just minimise that so I can see things again. That's EU, is it? Okay. You cook up to 100 feasts a day. That's enormous amounts. Make sure to use the EU version. Add EU in the URL. Okay. The link from Sublevel B is the US version. Okay, thank you, Sol Maestro. That would make sense. Right. Anything we've got to sell before we finish up here on Samadan? We'll do those. We'll go check the mail. So what have we sold? 7,500 gold. Delicacy platter, Hungry Magister, the Hexweave bag. That's quite cheap actually, 1899. Binding of Mastery, 2 more Hungry Magisters, 3 Silkweave satchels, which are pretty cheap. They must have bid on those. I must have had those cheaper. And then 2 salads. Okay, not bad. We are up to 1,052,000 gold at the moment. Let's run a little post scan. Whoop, whoop. Missed something. What was that? Oh, Admiral's hat. Oh, thank you very much. When can you start making hexweave bags? Warlords of Draenor expansion, so you need to be level 90 to 100 B-crumbs in that range. You can start making them. So just keep on leveling, and you can, and you'll get there eventually. Hat hype in chat. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
There we go. You need to set up your garrison and everything for it, so it does take quite a while. Oh, thank you ever so much for the Admiral's hat. That's fantastic. Hold on, let me just learn it. There we go. Patent Admiral's hat. There we go. Thank you very much, C. It's extremely kind of you. We're going to have to make one now. Yeah, take it one step at a time, B-crumbs. Don't worry about the garrison. It's really complicated to set up. Just concentrate on having fun with your girlfriend whilst you level. Oh, errors again. We just learned something, I think. Opened tailoring just after learning recipe. There we go. That hat, you've sold about 80 of them since Christmas. Fantastic. Let me just go fairly up. Okay. Can't get the hexweave off higher level mobs. The hexweave is a weird one, B-crumbs. You have to kind of like do this daily cooldown thing, but you need the sumptuous fur for that, and you need to be at that level to get that. You'll find out after leveling through Northrend and Katam Pandaria. See, okay, cool, and you get sumptuous fur. Yeah, followed that. Hexweave crafted. You know you're going to get asked what recipe of gumdrops is here, right? Yeah, probably. No, I hadn't, the TSM app I hadn't loaded in the background, so maybe that's going to cause problems with my error reporting. Maybe I should put that back on. Let me just search for that. TSM application, let's start that back up. I hope it wasn't that was messing everything up. There we go. Right. Okay, that's going on in the background. And right, let's see if this works again after the reload. Something's hanging. Could be TSM. We'll wait a little while. Nope, didn't like that either. Okay, going to switch to this one, and we're going to go to search Admiral's hat. So what do we need? Bolt of Mage Weave. That sells for 100 on here. The region market is 1,000. So I don't think people are pricing it that high here. So let's going to move that down. Just going to go to the guild bank. Sorry for crashing my TSM, no problem, Z. It's been doing this kind of all day at the moment. I did it when I was learning the other recipes. Mage Weave. Mage Weave. Oh, and then I had the problem I couldn't do the tabs. That was right. Okay, reload. So, opened tailoring window after /reload. There we go. Try that again. It's 120 gold in the auction house, but sells pretty fast usually, so be prepared to make a few. Okay, I'll give that a test, see. That sounds like a nice one to do. Thank you ever so much for that. Apologies for slurping on the stream. So, next things to think about is once we get this TSM working, we need to switch over to earthen. Also, and there we go, loaded back up. We'll ignore those. The pattern is worth 2.5k on most realms, but it's 90 silver from the vendor. That's brilliant. I didn't realise it was actually vendor bought. That's useful to know. Mage weave. Who's been throwing a bolt of mage weave in there? Me, that's who. You're going to go cold turkey. Well, good luck, TJ. Hope it works out for you. Occupy your hands. So fidget spinner time it is. Whatever you need to do to break the habit. Right, okay, so let's try tailoring again. This time it's going to work. Ignore the spinning wheel. That's just going to distract you. I'm sure it's going to work. There it is. See, Admiral's hat. 113 profit. It costs 3 gold, 89 to craft. Okay, we're going to queue up a couple of these. Craft next. Just farm more. Yeah, that will keep your hands occupied. And when TSM is doing post-cancel stands, run on the spot, TJ. That's really unhelpful advice, I know, but that's the best I can come up with at the moment. Right, so we made a couple of Admiral's hats. I'm going to have to try one on now, obviously. Add it to my appearance. Where is it? Can't see it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's here. Okay, Admiral's hat, level 48. Okay. Ooh, exercise. Always keep 3 on stock and repost them. Okay, sub-level B. Good point. Okay, yeah, caught up on that. They are pretty. They do look good. I'm going to put one on because I haven't collected the appearance. So this one's going to bind to me. There we go. Do we have to take our chef's hat off? Well, let's just re-put our chef's hat on. How do I take my chef's hat off? Character. Admiral's hat. Toys. Collections. Here. Toy box. Where's my chef's hat? Use. That puts it on. Click the buff top right. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really should read chat more quickly. Buff bar. There you go. Thank you very much. There we go. Screenshot time. Oh, no. Alt Z. Take that off. Slash. Cheer.
Outstanding.
Print screen. Print screen. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Hold on. Oh, Alt Z again. There we go. Take that off. Do that. Slash. Cheer that. Alt Z. Print screen. There we go. We got it in the end. Fantastic. Well, to be honest, I think it looks rather dashing to go with my outfit. So +1 for that, Z. That's excellent. Right, let me just catch up on chat whilst I was messing around. Okay, what to do, load of stuff in your bags to disenchant. Yes, that's quite a good idea, Dustix. You're doing the disenchanting whilst you're doing the scanning. Known for that as you're boosting and making your gold that way. The scans will happen during bio breaks. Click buff, did that. And buff bar, thank you. And then sub captain, thank you, Dustix. And there we go. To use Smithy means twink. Okay, missing that one with Leech. Plenty of low-level dungeons. Everyone needs to salute you from now on. That's brilliant, Neo. I could be Captain Samadan. Which don't understand that the best way to make gold is to exploit humans, not interact with them. That's brilliant. Transmog your robe to hidden and wear a swashbuckler's shirt. Ooh, that could be good. Could be full pirate mode. Yeah. Doing a marathon stream today is actually one of my longest ones. We're probably coming up to 4 hours nearly. I will be finishing about 8 o'clock, so I've got about another 25 minutes. So I want to go over to Earthen in a minute, and we're going to just do our daily cooldowns with leatherworking. But I need to make a new group for this Admiral's hat. I'm going to see what kind of stock they're on for at the moment, and see if it's worth resetting them. Admiral. There's nothing on there. That's because I can't spell. Admiral. There we go. Admiral's hat. So there's 2 on for 117, which is 93% DB market. And Mog's looking great. Thank you, Joehead. And hello, Mangol. Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine evening? Auction house means no interaction with humans at all. Win in my eyes. I think there is a certain benefit to that, TJ. Does each server have its own auction house? Yes, it does, Crumbs. That's why people were asking earlier on about what server you're on, because different servers can have a very different kind of market. But to be honest, the general trends are the same, and it's just a question of finding out what works on your server. So, which is what you're doing at the moment, just experimenting with small items as you're leveling, and then see how things go as you level up, and you'll get to know more about the items, you'll get to know more about the game, and your knowledge will just get bigger and bigger and bigger as you play it. So, as the crafting cost is only 3 gold, let's keep it at this price. So we're going to make a group, and it's going to definitely have to go into the pretty clothes group, pretty clothes that sell, and we're going to add in Admiral's hat, add that one, and then we'll do a post scan, auctioning post scan, and we'll have a look. So connected, so how much you sell a bag for on your server will be different than yours, yes. But that's only the case for smaller realms. So yours goes for 11 gold 50 to 13 gold. So let me have a look on my server. I'm just going to post up my hat and a couple of satchels. So if I were to look for Netherweave bag on my server, Shadow Song, Netherweave bag, you can see here they're going for the market. DB market is 12 gold. Hey, Egazwi, thank you very much for the liking the recipe video. You're more than welcome. And welcome to the stream. So what we were doing is you're looking at realms. If you look on a site called the Undermine Journal, B-Crumbs, go to the, there we go, and you put, if you know what realm you're on, then you tell it which realm you're on. I'll copy the link in here. This is mine, but I'll just do the link to, there we go, Undermine Journal. Let's post that in there. So if you go into this place, B-Crumbs, and this will show you, if you look, if you select your server and you go to search like Netherweave bag, and you look up here, and this is for my server, But what you get... Ooh, premium dainting. That's better than my... what was the other ad I had? The Prince one. And you scroll down and you get this plot graph, which is all the servers. Now this is quite interesting to see the price on different realms. So over to this side, the far right side, is the higher population server. Over to the left side is the lower population servers. At the bottom are the ones that are cheap, and the ones at the top are the ones that are expensive. So this red dot here is where I am on Shadow Song, which is twinned with Azuna, and so our market price is 17 gold 30. Saudi Prince, that was it, Hieronymus. That was a great ad. And then this one is much higher at sort of 42 gold, but it's the same kind of population server. Whereas if you look further along here, you've got Blackmore, which is much higher population, so you're selling more volume, but that's going for like 27 gold. So you're on Dalaran. Is that EU or US? So if you go onto the Undermine Journal and you put in your server, then you can find out all sorts of information on the price of things for your realm, which will give you an idea whether it's you're pricing expensively or cheaply. Let's minimize that back down. You think US because you're US, that's probably most likely. So when you go onto the Undermine Journal, you put in US and then you put in Dalaran, and then you can search up any item you're interested in, and there's a lot of information there. But if you just have a look and just have an idea as to the price of things, and then you can get an idea of what might sell and what might not sell. Yes, and as Z says, every server has its own economy, so it does vary, and it's a question of A, finding out what's fun for you, B, what sells, and if those two work together, that it's fun making or farming or whatever you want to do, and it sells on your server, then that's how you make gold, essentially. Right, okay, for the last 15 minutes of the stream, I'm going to swap over to Earthen. Thank you, Mango, for the follow. That's extremely kind of you. So I'm going to log out. And we're going to go over to Earthen. Just have a look and admire this hat for a minute. Yeah, that's definitely cool. Back to Earthen. There we go. So you can do inscription on your own server and make a killing, but you've checked the prices on Sam's server and it'll be a lot harder to make a good income with inscription. Yeah, so that's a good example that some professions, other people will have different margins on. The basic economy stays about the same, but often differs in the details, yeah. You're the third most popular server, but you're only selling for 9 gold, 50 silver. Yes, you're likely to have... Being on a popular server is good in the sense that you'll get more volume in sales, but also the markets are a lot more aggressive, and so you've got a lot more competition. So there's kind of like pros and cons to them. It's fun how many... It's fun how many British guys are streaming gold making. I know, it must be in the genes, Mangle. Thank you for the 2 follows there from Ekazwi, Mangle, and I think that says Slickrick. Sorry if I've butchered your names. Right, okay, so we've got all those on. And dual crafting is hard work on your server now. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I would like to have every profession on this server and then be able to test whether it's like Legion, Warlords of Draenor, or ancient ones that are good for each profession, because I'm sure there's probably different markets within those professions as well. And also it gives me more opportunities. Okay, so Earthen. Check your mail. We've got some expires. We've got some sales. Let's take the expires out first. Thank God for post macro. 140 posts later. Wow. Okay. So we've got Drums of Fury sold, Pearl Milk Tea, Drums of Fury again, and some barding sold. So that's our fledgling leatherworking off the starting blocks. So I'll pick up that gold, go into leatherworking. You just got to find the right markets for your server and you'll see the gold flow before long. That's absolutely right, Z. It's all just a question of trying things out, take it slowly, and then the gold will flow once you find your groove. Right, professions, leatherworking. Right, if we restock these. Okay, we've got the Drums of Fury. The barding doesn't seem to have gone in, so I'll leave that for now anyway. Do you not find high pop that enjoyable, TJ? I know no markets on your server is the markets. I think there's always a question of finding a niche. Right, so we've done that. The gladiators didn't sell. The journeying, that didn't sell. The leg armour, that should have been in there as a restock of one of each, I believe. So perhaps it hasn't. You're on Silvermoon, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Okay, so we're going to post on these drums. Auctioning, run post scan. And then all the other things that expired. It could be that we've got some leg armour there. And some barding, that's why we didn't make some more. So we're going to put our gladiators things back on, and our other things we had, post all those on for 16. Pointy gnomes on Silvermoon as well. Okay, so looking at that, and then we need to have a look at I have no chance of pointing them is. There's always, everyone has their time, TJ, and they have their markets. There's always space for more people. It's just a question of finding your time and finding your niche. So crafts wise, we need to go back to our regular one. We need to do our daily cooldowns. So we need burnished leather, secrets of Draenor leatherworking, magnificence of leather. Now it does cost 20 exotic leather, so the crafting cost is not really worth doing for that one. Magnificence of scales likewise. Now we can do this, but we need more magnificent hide, of which we can make with that, which is the one. So we really need to either buy some exotic leather or make exotic leather from the Shah. So we need to do a shopping scan and have a look at what we can buy leather-wise, leatherworking items. We'll run a shopping scan. Right. Well, we're all learning Pointy Gnome. I don't think there is such a thing as the thing about gold making is you can be good, but if you haven't got time, then it's not going to help so much. But time is one of those things. The more time you put in, the more gold you'll make, simply because you've got more time into the game. So stone hides at 5 gold. That's quite a decent price, actually. So I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to pick up this savage leather, because that looks quite cheap compared to what I had bought it for. And the raw beast hide, we've already got fair amounts, but that is cheaper, so I'm going to buy some more. 2, 3, done. Okay, but magnificent hide is looking pricey. My purchase average is 73. Just try it out. Make one, undercut the person above you. It's worth a lot, and you're able to do it already. Yes, that's good advice, Kostok. Just try it. Try something. So magnificent. Should I buy some at 99? That's quite pricey. Market value's 145. Crafting cost is too expensive, really. So the only way I'm going to really get it is I've got 40. Samadan has 40 on him. That's why there's a problem here. We need to just quickly switch out and swap over and send them to Earthen. So let's do a quick log out. There we go. And then we'll do log back into Samadan. And then we're going to go. Don't make tailoring items where there's 100 listed on the auction house, but if you see under 5 items and you're able to undercut and it doesn't cost you much to make, then definitely worth putting them on. It's worth trying it out, definitely. Just bear in mind, with tailoring particularly, the listing fees can be quite expensive. Not so much with low-level stuff, but once if you look at the vendor sell price and or is it the vendor buy price? One of those two. The amount it buys back for you, because that's the percentage of that is the listing price. Right, you need to mail some items. TSM groups. Mail selected groups. I think I had some on me. There we go. You could do your tactic and make all the things if you can craft. It goes on the auction house. Yeah, that's the ones they buy it for the looks. Yes, exactly. Transmog is an interesting market. Slow moving, but on a high pop server you might be alright. You can even sell white shirts. Yes, I can attest to that. Right, let's quickly swap back over and hope that I just sent the right items because I didn't bother checking, which is rather foolish of me. Will I do the Lost Quest tomorrow on stream? I'm not sure I can promise to do it tomorrow, Pointy Gnome. But if I do it, it will be done on stream. I can guarantee that, because I don't really play much other than on stream. So what you see on my streams and on my YouTube channel is basically me playing. Remember the rule, you won't sell much if there are already 100 others doing it. Samsung will love the Lost Mail quest. Oh yes, I can maybe... what, do you have to be a certain level to do it? Because his highest character is 105. So I'm thinking if I can get him to have the quest as well, then we can both do it together. Especially if there's a mount at the end, he'll definitely love it. Right, what did we get? Raw B-side, savage leather, and multiple items. We might not have gotten the... Oh, we did get the magnificent hide in there. Excellent, that's what I wanted. So open up our leatherworking, and then we can go have a look. Thought my phone was about to go off then. Right, okay, so on to hardened magnificent hide is what we wanted. Coming from our magnificent hide, the hardened magnificent, let's create that. And we learnt crafted malevolent gladiator's mail helm. Okay, so we need to make one of these. There we go, hold on, let's catch up with this. After you finish the quest, you get another lost mail, which you can give to your son. Ah, okay. You just need access to New Dalaran. Okay, thank you. There's a battle pet and a mobile mailbox at the end. Awesome. And the postmaster title. Well, that sounds like fun. That's definitely something we could I could do and then pass on to him. That would be awesome. Right, I need to go find this recipe Fortunately, search isn't currently working, so I'm going to have to do it the old way. We'd even make mould if you just bolt the rune cloth. Yes, doing bolts is definitely a thing. I remember Sub was talking about that earlier. Bags, helms, yeah, that's what we want. Crafted malevolent gladiators helm. This one, 6,900 profit according to TSM. So let's queue up one of those. Make one of those. Then we're going to add it to our group. Leatherworking gladiators. Leather. Going to add in that. Add one item. Close that. And then... oh, wrong button. I'm not the priest anymore. And we'll post that one up. Auctioning. Post scan. Then I'll catch up on chat. You can see it's pinging off in my peripheral vision. Let's have a look. Battle pattern title is quite difficult to get. Okay, that part took me a good 30 minutes. Just need to memorise the list. You've been buying tons of netherweave cloth, but only if it's under post cost per piece. So it makes sense. Yeah. Picking up the correct zone for 30 places within 60 seconds is quite a difficult job. Okay. No problem, B-Crumbs. I hope you managed to pick up some good tips then. Take care and have a great learning experience with your girlfriend, especially if you didn't do the 1.5 to 2 expansions. Okay, see you later, Speedcrumbs. Better shoot for 20 minutes. Tea and anime time. Take care, TJ. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I'll be closing up shop myself in a minute, so thank you for stopping by. Right, I think I'm actually also done with Earthen now that we've posted that. So that's at about time for me as well. So there's 5 zones and 10 places per zone you can get. Okay. And then you have to rush around and do stuff in a certain time, is it? That sounds interesting. Right. Okay, well, thank you ever so much, everyone, for stopping by this stream. It has been an awesome 4 hours hanging out with you all. Next stream is tomorrow on Tuesday, and I can't remember when it is, so let's have a look at my list. Where is it? I'm doing an afternoon stream for a couple of hours tomorrow, so 1:15 to 3:15 UK time, GMT, so it's going to be a couple of hours in the afternoon, so even earlier than this stream. So if you can catch me then, if not, you can always see it on Twitch VODs, or you can go, I'll put it onto YouTube after 24 hours and you can catch it then. Let's see if there's anybody we can host. Where is my Twitch window? I have to Alt-Tab it somewhere. There it is. No, that's the wrong one. Where's my Twitch app gone? I must have closed it. Okay. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's go to this one. No, that's the wrong window. Bear with me, caller. I'm just going to sort my windows out. Close that, close that, close that. And then I'm going to open this one up. Master stream onto Consec. Ah, it's Consec on at the moment. Let's have a look. Twitch.tv. Let's see who's on my actual list. I have to make this a bit bigger so it pops out. Okay, it's going to make that bigger, so there we go. Oh, mute channel. Very professional, I do apologise everyone. Right. Now I see Shin is on. So I think Shin pass on to another gold making UK guy. So I'll just go into his channel and then we shall pass it on to him. One moment. I'll set everything up. Mute that. Right. Okay, so unmute tab. There we go. Right, okay. Thank you all for bearing with me whilst I messed out with my Windows. I wasn't ready for that. Right, okay. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Hope you have a great fun gold making, and thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for the follows, cheers, and the subs. It's been absolutely amazing, so really appreciate it. And I shall see you again tomorrow, hopefully, if not another time soon. Right, let's get this host over to Shin. Slash, oops, host. Of gold. Right, there we go. Right, sending the host over now.